Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of the Muneeb Show on a beautiful casual Friday, September 26th evening here in northern Alberta in the heart of oil country. Now, we're coming off of a great Thursday night football game, start of week 4 between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Hawks traveled to Arizona to play the Cardinals, and short week, divisional game. We knew it was going to be close, but it wasn't for the first 3 quarters, and that's because the Seattle Seahawks defense, there's a reason why I'm wearing this jersey. It's because this is an Earl Thomas jersey, obviously, if you didn't know. And yesterday it felt like Legion of Boom 2.0 might actually be starting in Seattle before our very eyes. And that was the case for the first 3 quarters of that game. I felt like that defense was able to get pressure on Kyler Murray, keep him in the pocket, and play sticky coverage on the back end as well. But then everything changed. Right, and that was because Kyler Murray was able to find Marvin Harrison Jr. They were able to make some magic happen, and everything was going really well until their head coach decided to go for the tie, which, again, week 4 against a divisional round opponent, is incompetent in my eyes. I feel like as a head coach, you cannot be making that decision. This has to be a situation where you go for the win. This is a go for the kill situation. You got all the momentum behind you. Instead, you go for the tie, and eventually it doesn't work out for you. When we went through this last week, the coaches that might be in the hot seats situation, we didn't mention Jonathan Gannon in Arizona, and I feel like that seat also getting a little bit warm as well. We're going to chit-chat, obviously, all about yesterday's game and the games coming on in college football tomorrow and the NFL on Sunday. Let's meet the team. The gambling tables here at PBets and at Nelly G. And, of course, the dependable one, the handsome one, the Coach Easy is here as well.
Let's go, Coach.
Coach, I'll start with you. Obviously, close game, divisional game. We knew it was going to be close. The under actually did hit just barely. It was a... They know something, man. It was crazy. The line was 43.5. Total points scored yesterday, 43. So that was a little bit absurd. It was gonna be a lot under for a majority of that game. So that was kind of telling how they were able to come back. On the other side, I thought coaching decisions loomed large for both teams. It felt like in many different spots. Coach, how did you like the game? What did you see from it? What did you not see from it?
I mean, I liked the first half, or the first 3 quarters from Seattle. I thought they were good. They're making good choices. But I didn't understand how they collapsed in the last, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I stopped watching the game. I was like, in the last 6 minutes, I'm like, game's done. I'm like,
after I left the studio, I put 20 on Zona.
Yeah,
actually. I was into that bitch.
Feels like game is when it is...
it was only 2
when it was 20 to 3, I was like, if they score here to make it 20-10, you're in the game.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I felt like you're in the game.
No, but it wasn't happening for the longest time.
It was 17-3, and then they scored to make it 10-17.
Well, no, they remember they kicked the field goal to make it 6-17. And then they kind of... but it was like, if you score if you just get one touchdown, you're kind of in the game.
Yeah.
Because then you just need one stop, and then you're back,
exactly.
right? So it's like, if you're able to kind of figure something out. This was the first game Arizona played without their star running back, obviously James Conner, done for the year. So that was a little bit tough. So we were all kind of wondering what their running game was going to look like. Felt like they need a running back now. Feel like they need a number 1 running back because, it was a short week though.
Yeah.
So it was like we can't
They played like a short week.
Yeah, we can't completely judge it off of that, but it's like...
looking at Trey Benson's stats, it just seems like James Conner was playing. Like, his numbers did not change at all. Like, his receptions, his rushing, everything.
Yeah, 8 rushes.
Like, towards the end of the game, why was he not on the field? It just seems like Vegas made another call because Trey Benson was, highly betted yesterday.
Yeah, and the other thing is that, they might have been in a position, or they forced themselves into a position where they pretty much had to throw the football.
Yeah, clock management was
not good.
Was not
right? Coaching decisions I thought were very poor.
When Marvin Harrison caught that ball and they're at the 8, they ran the ball, didn't call a timeout.
Yeah.
Or no, we're forced to call a timeout after they ran. Why would you run the ball there? Quick throw play and then the time stops and you still have a timeout.
Yeah, there was some
Luckily they scored, but
very interesting clock management decisions, late game decisions, but also it's you know, like what Marvin Harrison the first three quarters, miserable time. I mean, the first interception Kyler Murray threw, he stopped running for the.
Yeah.
I mean, the pass was supposed to be to you. He stopped running the route. So now, as a lot of people thought that Kyler Murray just threw it to the defender. It's like, no, his guy was actually supposed to keep running.
And he's running away from pressure, so he's thinking he's gonna get there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and he doesn't get there. Obviously, that's the interception. And then the second interception hits Marvin Harrison Jr., falls out, ball gets tip drill, and DB is able to pick that off. So it's like those are two tough turnovers to have on Kyler when So Marvin Harrison kind of goes through that, but I'm gonna tell you, man, he had pretty good mental resolve to kind of fight back from that, be able to show up late, made some pretty spectacular catches as well, big time catches I thought as well, and there was that obviously the Mike Wilson catch on was that fourth down?
The one-handed one.
Hit him in the arm. He said, "It's there. It's right there." That was great.
That was.
It was kind of like he wasn't looking. He hit him, and he's like, "Oh, it's here."
Just to come down with that. I mean, that was the play of the game.
Yeah,
Clutch,
that was the game right there.
That was game right there.
The kicker kind of decided it on his foot, but
yeah,
like that rule is so dumb.
What?
No, I don't think it's dumb.
Rule?
I think
no. So the kickoff rule, brilliant.
Yeah,
I love that they did that because they finally needed to fix. Because remember, 2 years ago they were going to get rid of it, right? But we have gotten more returners this year than we have for the last 5 years combined. Okay, so they're trying to keep that play around. And we saw what last week was special teams plays, right? 2 punt returns went back for a touchdown. So it's like we're able to see kickoff returns for a touchdown already this year within the first 3 weeks. And some, strategy coming into special teams. Like, it was a strategic play. I can't remember whose kicker it is, but I want to say maybe who are the Pats playing this week? Because
Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers kicker. If you watch what he does, he kicks it as kind of a knuckleball. So it instead of going up, it just flutters sideways. It's kind of a cool thing. Mike Vrabel talked about how he watched 2 hours of film just on this guy's kicking ability.
Why?
Because
no, but how do you make it go like that?
That's what I'm saying. He's just hitting knuckleballs. Doesn't that make it
harder to? So you just
it makes it harder to catch. So what it does, like a knuckleball is very famous in soccer. So it kind of just moves.
No, I know that, but I'm saying I know what a knuckleball is, but I'm saying wouldn't that make kicking harder and just more because you're already going through so much and then you're hitting the ball different. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Not that hard. You just have to. Find
no, but I'm saying as a kicker, does he do it for field goals?
No, but he does it for kickoffs and obviously.
So it's like he's
trying to
play with minds.
Include strategy into the game because that is why the play changed from. I mean, that's why they instituted the landing zone and all that. It's because you're able to kind of play with that rule. And on the other side, remember, if you're the returner, you can now have 3 people back, so you can play with that as well. So it's advantageous to both sides. And if you're able to make a mistake like you did. If you're Arizona there and not get into the landing zone, now you give the ball back to Seattle on the 40. They need 2 first downs and they're in field goal.
Yeah, they picked up 25 yards in 4 plays.
And it was over. And it's sorry, you have to be better with that. If that kick was
a yard and a half the other way, it would have been a perfect kick.
And if you remember, the Chicago Bears made the exact same mistake in a different fashion, right? They were supposed to kick the ball out of the end zone. They didn't. They let it get returned. Didn't bleed the clock. Yeah. So it's you have to be able to play with clock and field position in those situations. And the teams that are able to kind of do that at a high level, also special teams coaches get paid. So it's this is a big part of the game, and we would hate for it to not be used in terms of strategy. Is I guess what I'm saying.
I think I'm just a hater. I'm just not a fan of it. The ball landing 1 yard short, and that ultimately costs you the game. I guess I'm just used to.
Well, you could have stopped them.
Could have.
And they did. They almost
did. 2 first downs.
But then JSN came alive. What a catch by him too.
But I was saying if you're complaining that it was a little bit short, then you have a chance to stop him 2 times.
Or just kick it to the back, man.
Or kick it out the end zone.
That's what I was. I saw it go short. I'm like, you guys barely just tied the game. Let's just take it to overtime.
Yeah. But again, you're not in that position if you go for the win.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go for 2.
I told Muneeb Muneeb. I'm like, no, I don't think I'm okay with overtime. Like, that's a kick. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy thinking?
But even that, like, playing for the tie in that situation again, like, it just screams that you're not
at home. I understand at home too. You
at
just
home,
scored. Everybody
just got the momentum.
Yeah.
You had nothing going for 3 quarters. Like you finally had.
And if Seattle gets the ball first in overtime,
and it's like you're leaving time on the clock anyways. So it's not like it's a huge difference. You're leaving time on the clock, right? If you go for, like, again, divisional opponent, I think is also necessary to say. Like, you played this team twice, in one season, right? The Seattle Seahawks are 8-0 in the last 8 games against Arizona Cardinals.
4 years you haven't gotten a win.
So it's like,
That's
again,
insane.
you have to go for the kill. I thought that was like a cop-out kind of coaching decision to not go for the 2-point there and try to win the game. And you have a guy in quarterback. It's not like you're playing with the backup quarterback that you miraculously kind of tied the game. It's like you have a Kyler who's also a threat in the run game. So it's like, to me, it's like there's too many things that are going your way for you to not play for the win in that situation. And you know what? If you lose going for 2, you lose. It's happened to a lot of teams.
Control your own fate.
But you control that, right? You left it on the other team to control your fate. And that to me is like, it's not championship
Especially
football.
when you haven't stopped them all night. Like, they've been doing everything to you. You think
it's just not championship football. Like, if you want to win championships, like,
you gotta die with your guys.
Yeah,
Obviously, didn't trust Kyler.
No, I that's what I mean, though. It's like, how could you not, after
Yeah.
everything Kyler has
Done.
done for your franchise, and B, like, done in the game?
To be fair, the first half he was not looking good at all. Though.
But it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault, but there were some plays where he was just not on the same page with his receivers.
Yeah.
Like, they would run a 10-yard outside cut, he would miss them by like 10 yards. Like, I was seeing that shit live. He did not have a good first half whatsoever. But in the second half, he fixed up, and he had the momentum late in the fourth, as you said. I agree with you there. They should have went for the kill there.
Yeah,
and go for 2.
Gotta go for it. It's like when the NBA players always, if you're down 2 or down 1, down 2, you always shoot the 3.
Yeah.
The play call is always for the 3, because I'm trying to win, never to tie.
Actually, no, I think you said it different.
If you're down 2 with the out of bounds play, right?
Yeah.
The out of bounds play is never for the tie.
Facts.
It's always for the win.
Time depending.
It depends.
No,
time
Because if you're LeBron James, you will make the right basketball play.
Yeah.
no, but like, let's say it's 5 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, you're going for
You're
the
not going for the tie ever in the NBA. Not in the modern.
Yeah, look what happened to
in the last 10 years. You're not going
to
for the
Brooklyn.
tie. You're going for the win.
Brooklyn. He was trying to go for the 3-foot on the line, obviously, and they lose the game in overtime.
And the NBA, it's a little different because the player can dictate when it's time, right? But like, I'm talking about solely what the coach has drawn up is only a play for the win. You never go for the tie. You cannot play yourself into overtime because you're just not. You're not sure what's going to be in overtime, And then, again, this was too early of a game to not go for it there. It's a week 4 game.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's
and
like
you're 3-1 if you win.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's true. You should have gone for it.
It's just like, again, situational.
And then you can kick it normally. They get the ball to 35.
Or
30, sorry.
30, like, you're good, man. The other thing is that, and they weren't the only people that, the Cardinals weren't the only ones that had coaching issues. The Seattle Seahawks, like, you have a chance with, 4 minutes to go, right, on their side of the 40 to essentially ice the game if you go for a touchdown or keep the drive going. They ran the ball 3 straight times.
And then missed the kick. Dude, I was hoping he missed the last one, too.
What? They ran the ball 3 straight times. And that, like, kind of shows that you're not confident in Sam. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
And, like, Sam Darnold played a mistake-free game of football.
Yeah.
And he played the right game of football. Like,
does it show that, or does it show that they have the ultimate trust in the 2 running backs that they do have and wanting to have Charbonnet to have an expanded role on this team?
You gotta throw
you gotta throw it out there.
So in the first handoff, right? If you get 5, 6, fair.
Yeah.
Okay. You got 1 yard in the first. You lost a yard in the second. So now it's 3rd and like 10. You're running the ball.
You gotta
there?
throw the ball.
You gotta throw the damn football.
3rd and 10, you gotta.
Okay, you gotta throw the damn football.
I think it's throw first, run, and then depending on the run, decide afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't
you can't because then if it's like 3rd and 5, I could run it there because now I'm thinking I might go on it on 4th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might if he gets 4 yards here, if he gets I might go for it on a 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
And you get your kicker closer.
Yeah.
And
because that loss of 1. He might have hit it if they didn't use that 1 yard.
But you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. You can't do, these, like, decisions. You have a chance to ice the game going up 2 touchdowns, right? You're playing for a field goal. It's like, is that championship level of football? Like, it just feels like you are either not trusting Sam after the game that he just played, but it's like, also feels like you guys are too far. I said it after. None of these teams deserve to win that game. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you guys have not made great coaching decisions and put your guys in positions to win that game. But I will say, JSN, number 1 guy, he wasn't there for the first half. I mean, 0 targets, 0 catches.
First 3 quarters.
Yeah, first 3 quarters.
A couple rushing attempts in the first
yeah,
half.
which
did he
almost never ends.
How much did he finish with? Do you know?
79?
79 receiving, I think like 11
Underhit,
13.
told you.
Underdid hit. Great. I mean, but he made the key catches.
Yeah,
like
that last one, and then he
the out of bounds one. Oh my god, the out of bounds one was so clutch.
It was so clutch.
Time out there.
Yeah, and then remember the hot mic moment. The hot mic moment was also Charbonnet rushes in for a touchdown. It gets called back because of the hold that JSN had, and he's livid at this hold. And when he's walking by the referee, he screamed into the hot mic, "That's bullshit."
Oh yeah.
And then referee stare down was crazy. Was crazy stare down.
No flag for that though.
No flag, thank God. No fun league, I know we're there, but like can't give a flag for that. It didn't feel like a hold. I don't know. The replay showed, and I was like, that's not really a hold. He fell, so I was like, can you really call that in that moment?
Couldn't have the overhead.
Fair. But you get Zach Charbonnet into the end zone.
I was mad it wasn't Kyle.
Should have been
or
Kenneth.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. So
that's how I don't like that. Like Kenneth had 2 touchdowns last week. Play him, man.
I mean, the new head coach, right? He wants 2 running backs to be involved, which is why you might be seeing more.
I only have 1 on my team.
Well, I got both, but I'm only playing one a week,
you can only play one a week. Yeah, but again, like what a luxury to have 2 stud running backs. Yeah, honestly, like 2 stud running backs.
And they can both catch.
Yeah, you can use them in a variety of ways. Also, doesn't it feel like Sam Darnold loves throwing to tight ends? Feels like tight ends were very involved in yesterday, and we don't even know who they are on the Seattle offense anymore.
AJ Barner, was that?
Yeah, and like a few other guys. I'm like, dude, how is this? But on the other side, Trey McBride.
I've been said
Tyler loves Trey McBride.
I've been said he's the best tight end in the league. Like I've been saying
again,
this,
a little bit far.
Best in the league. You're saying Tyler Warren before, no?
Tyler
I'm just saying
biggest
in the league. Sleeper.
Which one is
Bowers.
Which one's the sheet telling
you? Brock Bowers still in the league.
Yeah. Hurt.
Travis Kelce still in the league. You know what I mean?
Not the same.
Like,
George Kittle.
George Kittle still in the league.
He's got argument. Okay.
Travis doesn't.
Same division also, you know what I mean? But is George Kittle going to come back this year?
He just started a podcast.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back with his girl.
No. Speaking of the Niners, Brock Purdy's back.
Let's go.
That's looking good for Sunday. Obviously, needed Brock Purdy to come back just for the Niners, I think, as a whole as well. Not that Mac Jones hasn't played well. I feel like he's played actually relatively very well.
He's been serviceable.
He's been very serviceable. I agree. He's been very serviceable. But the injuries have started to pile up, so it's like, who are the Niners playing this week?
The Jags.
Okay.
It's a good warm-up game.
I'm sorry, what? The Jags are 2-1.
Right.
It could have been 3-0 actually.
Could be, yeah.
Could have been 3-0, but they gave one away to
Pearsall,
Jake Browning.
Pearsall back?
Yeah, he will be playing as well.
He will?
I'm pretty sure he will, because he said he was practicing, so it's like I think
he didn't practice on.
He was limited, but I think he was
thank God.
still practicing. But Kyle Shanahan sounded confident in
Beautiful.
that whole situation, so hopefully they're able to go, because John Lynch on a radio interview that he had says that Brandon Ayuk's still far away.
I thought they said he was gonna be back earlier.
Yeah.
I think the week 6, I think, was early.
Yeah, they thought it was gonna, but he said on the radio interview, he's not close. So I was like, oh, this does not sound good. It doesn't sound good for the athletic training staff of the Niners either. It's like, what? I'm sorry, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, like just toying around in there.
Yeah, why don't you get those guys from the Celtics? It feels like Jason Tatum might be back this year from an Achilles.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are we not getting those guys? Yeah, but it feels like,
It's tough because Juwan Jennings was also hurt,
Yes.
but he was back at practice today.
Okay.
Which is good news.
So hopefully he's able to go because Brock Purdy, Juwan Jennings, very good combination they make. So that, I mean, but Christian McCaffrey's still playing. So it's like, all else fails, you could just give it to Christian McCaffrey.
You got your bell cows.
Yeah. When you have some, and probably YR1 as well.
Could be, honestly.
I mean, for Mac Jones last week, he was YR1 and running back 1. So it's like, okay, this could potentially be something that we can carry over. And Bob Sala's defense, even without a Nick Bosa, that's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough to move forward without Nick Bosa. But without a Nick Bosa, they're still able to go and have some success. Tough news out of Washington. Unfortunately, Jaden Daniels out again. Mm-hmm. Marcus Mariota, revenge tour still continuing, it feels like. He will play Atlanta, I think.
Yeah.
So
In Atlanta,
so it's like his revenge tour still kind of continuing. He was there 2 years ago?
I believe so.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
He was there 2 years ago, so it's like his revenge tour is still going on, man. And maybe he's going to have a good year.
Was it him on quarterback
Yeah.
that just didn't show up or something? On like while he was at the Falcons, did he like just leave or something like that? Can't remember what it was. He had like a dispute with the team.
Yeah, and they showed it on quarterback.
Yeah.
Wait, it was Marcus Mariota had a dispute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was like they weren't playing him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something weird like that.
Just
Yeah.
like rage
But then
quit
they
pretty
traded
much.
him to the Raiders.
Yes. Marcus Mariota had a dispute with anybody is crazy. He's a very...
It doesn't sound like him.
No,
It
I
doesn't sound
think the
like it at all.
team cut him. I think the
Yeah.
team cut him, and then he was talking about it, and
Oh,
then
oh,
he
yeah.
signed because he signed with the Raiders.
Yeah. He
Did
signed with the
yeah.
Raiders.
And then it showed his move to Vegas.
Yeah.
And then behind the scenes, they're like, "This is the only quarterback to get traded." Well on the show. Why'd you guys have to throw that in there? We know that.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, Marcus Mariota, though, you balled out last week, and it feels like you can put an anytime TD, rushing TD, pretty much you could just lock that in for Marcus Mariota because he's able to, he's got wheels, obviously. He was the number 1 pick, right? Tennessee,
right?
Yeah, I want to say he was the number 1 pick, so it's like, dude, this guy has a gigantic statue in Oregon. They have actually a shrine of just Marcus Mariota. It's crazy.
He went crazy there, though.
He's arguably one of the greatest,
Yeah.
actually, college football quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
It's like an absurd,
stupid.
but they have like a dedicated entire facility of just Marcus Mariota memorabilia. It's absurd. It's like this guy won every award as well, so it's like
Yeah, facts.
he was
did.
doing everything in that green.
He was
And that's why I made him number 1.
everything.
Yeah.
When that campus was his.
Campus was it. Still probably is if he's able to go back.
Kind of weird at this point. Let's focus on the NFL, big guy.
And that'll be. I mean,
He'll be without his top receiver as well, Trey McCoy.
yeah, I saw that. Is that confirmed?
I want to say.
Did he
it
play
is,
last week?
Yeah, he did, but they said he missed every practice this week. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Scary Terry.
Yeah, I
hasn't
saw
been
he
playing
was
either.
out.
He's ruled out.
Yeah.
Ah, dude, come on.
Dude. Yeah.
See, this is why you can't be
Yeah.
holding in.
Can't hold out, yeah.
Can't be holding out, can't be holding in. It's like, dude, not having a full training camp is like, this feels like it always happens.
And they
Now,
paid
injuries
him.
can happen to anybody, but
Yeah.
it's like,
It's just more common with these guys.
yeah, when you're not in game shape or ready to go, it's like,
But do you think the teams think of it like, oh, we shouldn't have paid him? Or they think like what we're saying, like, oh, don't hold out, and then you, like, if you just pay him early and he doesn't
Yeah.
hold out, he won't get injured.
I think it's still early, so they're okay.
Okay.
I don't think they're thinking we can't pay him
Because they're saying from yesterday he's
No,
not
they paid
getting
him, though.
surgery.
yeah, no, but I'm saying, but like they paid him another 3-year extension, right? So it's like they know he's with them for a while.
Okay.
So I
But
think
he's a
it's
little
too
bit
early.
older, is he not?
He's 29, 30.
Yeah.
So it's like he's still in the physical prime of his career. So it's like we expect him to be. Now Debo Samuels has been very good as well. So it's like they're able to kind of. Zach Ertz as well been very good for the Commies. So it's like it's just that run game. Wild Bill hasn't been wild yet.
And you know, not much of a chance last week.
Yeah, that's true. No Brian Robinson Jr. Obviously, he's in San Francisco, and no Austin Eckler's. So it's like, you're missing a lot in that running back room. But it'll be kind of interesting how they're able. But now you have Marcus Mariota, who's able to.
And you got Wild Bill.
That's what I'm saying. Wild Bill hasn't ran wild yet, so it's like.
He's questionable.
Maybe against Atlanta.
He's questionable. Trading Brian right now is looking.
Yeah, it's looking a little tough.
Did practice today though, so.
Who?
Bill.
Okay, so maybe Atlanta is the team that you get, because Chuba Hubbard did run wild on the Falcons last week, so it's like okay, maybe this is a team that we go get them. Falcons, a lot of pressure. I feel like internally, because you can't put up a donut against the Panthers, and then like have a tough showing against the Commies as well this week. They probably if they get a win here, huge for Michael Penix, coaching staff, and probably that entire.
What if they get blown out again? You think he gets benched?
No, I don't. I think his job is fairly safe. I think there are questions everywhere else.
Yeah.
If they lose, because a lot of remember they fired their wide receiver coach.
Yep. Last week.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, which we hope is gonna make a huge. Which was the reason they could get 0 points on the board somehow. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? How did this? But maybe that's gonna be the difference. I don't know. So
when maybe when you have Bijan and Drake London, you should not be putting up a
Darnell Mooney.
Kyle Pitts,
I saw in our fantasy league, coach actually dropped Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
What?
Did you guys see that?
You saw that? Coach was so high.
Coach was standing on there thinking, I love how I chose Kyle Pitts. Who you guys? I'm like, I'm sorry, Kyle Pitts. He has 34 yards, coach.
I didn't know that was a fantastic game.
Yeah, he's looking. I won't.
What happened, coach?
Bro,
that's zero.
Mark Andrews is talking to me.
He had one good game,
but now he's back.
Is he back?
You just need one good game, and then that whole Buffalo situation out of your mind.
It's out of my mind.
That's what you.
It's out of. Yeah, but
he had like 27 fantasy points last week.
Yeah, he had 2 tutties and like 100-some yards or something.
That's all I need to
So you think he does that again?
Probably.
What would you do if Kyle Pitts does that?
I'm picking him back again because no one else is gonna pick him up.
So you have Drake London, Darnell Mooney, right? Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, right? Got a lot of good players, man.
And you're putting up 0.
And you're putting up zeros. You're putting up zeros, dude.
That's
it's
crazy.
like
Even Kirk couldn't get a bucket.
Yeah. Well,
he had like how many minutes? 2?
Nah, he had some. I think he had
2
a drive. Maybe he had 2 drives. Yeah.
Get him in a groove. You'll see Captain Kirk again.
That's true.
Kirk,
that is true. Maybe we'll see Kirk in a different jersey. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll see Russ in a different jersey. Yeah. That'll be good.
Russ in Atlanta?
Russ in Atlanta would be a good one.
I don't think Future would
I don't think Future gonna allow that.
Take it over. I think Russ would ball out just because of that. I'd be like, this is my city.
See you're at the game.
Yeah.
Let's cook. What is Atlanta's? I don't even know what Atlanta's is.
Amigos.
Let's fly, baby. The Falcons. Let's fly.
That's
the Eagles. We can't do that. But maybe. Maybe Russ could get away with it, But yeah, that would be. Yeah, Falcons would work too. Yeah. Jets would work, but Justin Fields, we'll see what he is.
I think Cincy's the only answer.
Is Justin Fields back this week?
I did hear something. I think he is.
Okay. I think that requires congratulations to Justin Fields for being back this week. We did miss him last week.
He's 26 years old?
Justin Fields? Yeah. He's younger than Penix.
Yeah.
So sorry, he returns to the practice field. He'll start if he's cleared, so he's not cleared yet.
Okay. So we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. Jeez, but it's looking better than
It's too late to not know.
He's been in the league for like 5 years already, eh?
Who?
Justin Fields?
Yeah, dude, he's been in the league every day. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Last chance, eh?
No. You think? Actually, yeah. This is like the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like.
But he's for
sure.
He's not playing that.
Dude, the other thing is that you have to take in is that he won 4. He was 4-0 with the Pittsburgh Steelers last year.
Yeah.
He lost his job to a quarterback that was coming off of a calf injury that they never saw play.
That was crazy.
That screams volumes, I think. If you are, Justin Fields, it's like, dude, they actually don't believe in you. Because you won 4 games for them.
Yeah, and Tomlin's like, we'll do a 50-50 set. And that would suck as a quarterback playing 50%.
He didn't play 50%.
Didn't he?
No. So he came in certain stats, certain places. But it wasn't like, then he was kind of...
For a game, it was 50%, was it not?
No. They kind of sat him, and he was kind of
okay with
in a situation. Well, again, you got to be a pro. It's tough. I assume he wants to compete and be in a starting role, but and the Jets came calling, and he's like, he gets a chance there, but how many chances are you going to get to be a starting quarterback in the NFL? I don't know if any more after this.
That's true.
Because now you've been through 3 different systems? It's going to be hard to go through that and be able to. But you know what? Sam Darnold kind of did it. So it's I saw this picture came out that it was kind of circulating in my algorithm. There's a picture of the Carolina Panthers, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, which is hilarious that those 2 guys were in the building together at one time. It's like, dude, how could you?
He's had 8 different coordinators, or 6 different coordinators in 5 years.
Yeah, Sam Darnold's been through a gauntlet. Of different. But now, remember the whole Clint Kubiak system with Kevin O'Connell as well. Same system that he came into in Seattle. That's why he wanted to be in Seattle. It's same system, so you can kind of pick it up. He looked great yesterday, right? Didn't make unnecessary throws that composed in the pocket, wasn't getting rattled, and he had that one big run.
Yeah.
And he won 14 games last year, and now I'm thinking did the Vikings make a mistake?
That's
you know what I mean?
Saying.
It's you chose JJ McCarthy over.
I think they offered him a
this
contract,
ginger product,
but it's just I think it was either bridge deal or something way lower.
I think he
probably
probably
actually got.
If you gave him the 3-year extension, that $100 million that Seattle gave at $30 million a year, right? And you just sat JJ behind him for, let's say, another 2 years. It's what's the harm in that?
What Atlanta's doing with Penix and Captain Kirk making 100 or whatever, sitting on the bench.
Okay, but that one was weird because they signed Captain Kirk to an enormous deal within that draft. So they signed him, right?
A month before.
A month or 2 later into and they drafted Penix at 8th overall. It's you probably knew you were gonna go get a quarterback in this draft already when you signed Kirk Cousins to $180 million, right? And you chose the quarterback that is the oldest in the class, that had played more football than any other quarterback in the class. So it's he was going to be more ready than everybody else to step into a starting role. Less people, I think, from the outside would have questioned if you played Michael Penix Jr. day 1 starter, because he had played way more football than anybody else. So it's he had seen a lot of different offenses.
It's Jaden Daniels.
Right? So it's I think that would have been a little bit different. But that being said, in Atlanta, if it works, it works. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. We will all forget that you did this. If Michael Penix is...
Yeah.
If he's the star guy.
But it's not working right now.
He had 1 bad game.
I'm not convinced on him. I don't know.
Yeah, well, no, but I don't think anybody's convinced yet because we haven't seen him enough.
Fair. It's too early to tell as of right now.
But we're definitely not convinced on JJ McCarthy either. And we were definitely convinced on Sam Darnold. That's my point.
Yeah.
It's we were definitely convinced that Sam Darnold can win me 14 games.
That's not easy to do.
Dude, that with any quarterback, it would be tough to win 14 back-to-back years.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't matter if Sam stayed in Minnesota or not, but it's he won you 14 games and you just let him walk out your building? And what we've seen from JJ McCarthy, it's that's a tough look. It's kind of a
Isn't
tough
it crazy? You probably lost $10 million after that playoff game.
Potentially.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, recency bias.
That's so crazy.
That being said, you gained a lot of money and trust from a lot of different organizations. The Raiders called, right? The Pittsburgh Steelers called, right? So it's
yeah, they were in on Sam.
But how much? The other teams, they weren't offering a lot of guaranteed
No, we were offering the same amount.
Guaranteed though?
Yeah, it was like pretty much the exact same deal, but that's what I mean is that Sam got to choose from a few locations because he wanted to stay in the same offensive scheme that he just had success with. And if you are the other teams, like Pittsburgh, for example, with Arthur Smith, his offense not the same as what Kevin O'Connell, Clint Kubiak run. So it's like, dude, I've already done this BS. I don't want to go back to this like lame duck kind of thing, right? Where you can't trust me as a quarterback to make the throw. So that would have been, I think, really tough. And if you remember, the Minnesota Vikings also didn't want Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it feels like you put a lot of trust in J.J. McCarthy. That's why we thought he was going to be a guy. Right, coming into this year.
Especially Kevin saying it.
Yeah, we're like, dude, this is a guy. Has to be, because you said no to a lot of quarterbacks, and you let a guy that won 14 games in your building walk out. So this guy has to be a sure hit. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough.
A lot of pressure.
Can you pull up the Vikings schedule? I was reading through the Vikings like after the bye as well. It is tough. It is. I mean,
yeah. So
they're in a tough schedule. So it's like
they have.
If Carson, can you imagine Carson Wentz balls out?
I'm telling you, he's gonna, bro.
Carson Wentz balls out in Ireland, where
he looks Irish.
He takes off that helmet. Oh my God, he's gone. Okay,
he's gone. They might not let him come back.
yeah. Then he comes back to Minnesota. Then they fly out back to London.
Yeah, so they have Steelers and then the Browns.
Tough all. Yeah, tough.
And then.
Defensive line though?
Yeah.
Probably the best.
No, they're fucked. They got Philly, Los Angeles, Detroit, Baltimore, then Chicago, Green Bay, Seattle.
Okay, so until Baltimore, which is what, week 9?
Yeah. Week 10. Yeah. Week 10.
So week 10, like, at what time am I throwing J.J. McCarthy back out there?
I mean, you got to buy in between. Or you got to buy after the Browns.
But that's what I mean is that, like, if Carson Wentz, let's say he wins.
They have a tough schedule.
If he wins both these games, do I even, like, think about throwing J.J. McCarthy back out there?
Depends how they win it.
No, let's say they win.
Like, Carson Wentz wins the game or the defense wins the game?
Anyway. Because,
I feel like if the defense wins the game,
okay, because last week, right?
Yeah.
Defense won the game. 2 touchdowns on defense.
Week before to Chicago, low key. Defense stopped him in the second half.
Yeah, but J.J. McCarthy won in the game.
Yeah.
He had one great quarter.
But if you think about it, right, what they did to the Cincinnati Bengals, right? 2 touchdowns from the defense and a fumble or 2 fumbles and maybe a block as well. So it's like, that's defense winning you the game. But Carson didn't lose you the game.
Yeah. You could have easily.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, right? Carson didn't make mistakes. Didn't turn the ball over. So it's like.
I think he has to win both.
Has to win both.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't lose one if he wants to keep the job.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because if you put JJ back in and then you lose and he doesn't have a good game, his confidence is just shattered.
Yeah.
So it's like, I go with Carson if he wins those 2 games.
Yeah. Has to win both, though.
Has to win both.
That's the only way.
That's what I mean. Let's say Carson Wentz balls out, wins both games, goes into the bye. Yeah. I don't think there's a game that I'm looking at. That's a brutal schedule.
Then you tell JJ.
Yeah,
that's a brutal schedule.
Week 7
then you just tell JJ, hey, you're gonna learn.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Even after Baltimore, okay, they play Chicago, and then it's Green Bay, Seattle, Washington, Dallas, and then New York, Detroit, Green Bay. Like, they're fucked the whole season. They have like 1-2 games in there that maybe. But the rest, they're gonna have to throw the.
Yeah. That being said, they won 14 games last year, so they knew they were gonna have a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's why when we went through the Giants schedule.
Yeah.
That's why we were like, how did this team get one of the toughest schedules when they had the worst team last year?
They're in a gauntlet for the next 10 weeks.
Yeah, they're in a gauntlet for the next 10 weeks as well. So it's like, how did this happen with this team? But for Minnesota, it kind of makes sense. You win 14 games, you're probably going to get a tough schedule next year. And they did. And J.J. McCarthy hasn't looked great. Carson Wentz could revive his career, potentially. Revive his career. And maybe we're talking about him like Geno Smith, Sam Darnold.
The MVP.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes.
Right? Let's not forget Danny Dimes. It's a little early, but Indiana Jones
is
is
going to play. I just picked up Rams defense.
Oh, they're playing against Giants. Adams, eh?
Show you
So
the real
Indiana
MVP.
Jones could be balling, right? We can't wait for that game as well. But Indiana Jones, right, reviving his career,
Yeah.
right? So Baker Mayfield, I think, is the premier product kind of thing for that. Just simply because #1 pick, day one starter, took a franchise that had never seen a glimmer of hope or victory ever. Okay, fans never seen anything like that. Does all the progressive commercials, lives actually inside the stadium at a point, doing all these things. Baker Mayfield takes him to the playoffs, beats the arch rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then it all just kind of collapsed. Everything just kind of collapsed, and he gets let go and goes to a few other stops, and everybody loved Baker Mayfield. Every stop he's been, Carolina people, they're like, bro, Baker Mayfield was like the best teammate we'd have. He goes to the Rams. Sean McVay's like, this is like one of the best people I've ever had in my building. Then he finds a home in Tampa Bay after Tom Brady has to retire, so he's succeeding the GOAT, and he comes in and just from day one was like, this is my city. What are we talking about? And he's been able to ball out and, win a lot of games for that team and that franchise. So it's like, geez, maybe Carson Wentz is able to do that with the Minnesota Vikings. Now, there's some other sports and there's some other news happening. We talked about yesterday, Sasha Barkov left the ice after taking a brutal hit. It was confirmed today that it was ACL and MCL. He will miss the year.
Did you see?
Expected next 7 to 9 months.
So he'll miss the year.
You see the video?
Yeah.
I did.
He didn't even get hit. His knee looked like it just collapsed.
Well, that's why it's lower body or no contact injuries always ACL, Achilles.
Yeah, exactly.
You could tell was the way his
leg twisted
there. Yeah,
it looked like his knee kind of went sideways, and that unfortunately is exactly what
skated
happened.
off.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to do that when you can glide.
No.
But you
can still use one leg.
Have you skated before?
Yes.
But in that video, it showed he didn't though. He needed help. He couldn't put any weight on that.
Oh, really? I thought he did.
Couldn't at all.
Nah, he needed both of the.
That's what I'm saying. Because you got to, imagine 1 foot. All your pressure, you're falling.
He was gliding. In that video, he was gliding on
Well, he probably went like this.
Yeah,
because then you don't need. No, that's easy. I thought he actually got up and skated.
No, he needed help to get out.
Yeah.
To be fair, what's his Rajon Rondo played 2 quarters after a torn ACL.
Really?
Tough, dude. You know how tough that is to do.
Kobe shot free throws.
Fair, but that was Achilles, so that's much worse.
Even worse, yeah.
But I mean, Klay Thompson.
That was Klay Thompson.
Yeah, remember that?
He said, "Let me go back out there."
Yeah.
He drilled him too. Those 2 free throws.
So so there's a lot of great heroic moments when injuries do happen. Now this sucks for the Panthers.
Like you're losing your captain, $10 million player, plus no Matthew Tkachuk.
LTIR though, they said.
Don't forget the new rule though. In the playoffs, you gotta be
under the cap
compliant.
Is that this year? Starting
this year. The new CBA will kick in after the season, but this is one of the rules that they're adding for the playoffs.
For injured players? Like, what about?
They were injured the whole time, coach.
Okay.
So with Barkov right now, if they say he's out, if they declare right away he's out for the regular season and playoffs, his $10 million contract, they could acquire a player.
They can take it off the books.
They can acquire a player.
Before you could just say, "Oh, Tkachuk broke his hand. He's gonna be LTIR'd."
Yeah.
And then during playoffs, you'd come back, and it doesn't matter if you're over the budget.
And the last how many cup winners have been over the salary cap by quite a bit? Like the Panthers this past year, over 5-6 million.
You guys could have done the same.
But everybody has that.
Yeah.
No, we did it this past year, and it's crazy how the one time a Canadian team does it, Bettman implements this rule.
Oh, fair.
I'm just saying.
Fair. What do you mean? This is the first time a Canadian team ever did
this LTR in recent memory, at least.
The Toronto did it, didn't they? Last year,
their core 4 has been healthy.
That's true.
No,
they
with
have been very healthy.
Nylander.
And that's why it's like
he's been healthy.
Yeah, it's like when they lose, it's like, dude, you've lost every year with these guys completely healthy, and you're gonna just run it back. Like, how's that ever gonna change anything? But
who'd you guys do it with?
I saw Paul.
Ew.
I saw Paul Marie's comment on it. I thought his words were kind of powerful.
They're doing it with more.
He pretty much said something along the lines of, when a player gets hurt, it's always next man up mentality. There's no next man for Sasha Barkov. So this is going to be
They got some good
a very
centers.
tough.
They got Baby Barkov
Yeah.
in there, but he's not Barkov, but similar play
Yeah.
style.
But this is
They'll be fine.
a tough injury to get through.
Because what made him great was like having Baby Barkov and Brad Marchand
Yeah.
on the third line.
Yeah.
Like down the middle, it's like Barkov, Bennett, Lundell.
I think the best thing that Brad Marchand stepping into that building, at least taking over the leadership role, I assume, right, is potentially why you might have an opportunity to be still pretty good, right? I think if you don't have enough leaders, especially the way that Barkey was able to lead that franchise for so long, it's going to be kind of tough to get through. We wish him obviously all the best in his recovery. T's and P's to him. And there were some other injuries as well that happened, right?
In the NBA,
What was the NBA one?
Scoot Henderson.
He's still.
What'd you say before the podcast? How'd you explain?
Wait, he's still in the league.
yeah. I mean,
Wow,
tore
good
his
for him.
hamstring.
It's his second year.
It's his
Third.
fourth year.
No.
The Wemby draft.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I like that guy. In
Scoot
college.
Henderson?
Alright, I mean he went G League.
He
right?
went G League Ignite. Yeah.
Yeah. He looked
He's
good.
still in the league. Okay, good for him.
I mean,
We just found that out. It's because he plays for Portland. Yeah, nobody cares about that franchise, obviously.
he's got
And
two
he
great
went
mentors.
he went G League to D League.
But now he went. He got Damian Lillard back in the building.
Hey, don't forget Drew Holiday too.
Well, not for a while.
I forgot about that.
He got two
Wow.
mentors for once, but
Okay.
it sucks
He's
for
out
him
for,
now.
or I mean, Dame's out for the whole season, right?
He'll still be around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be out for the whole.
He's probably chilling.
He tore Achilles as well.
Yeah.
Okay, he's done. For
No,
the
I
whole
thought
year.
it was knee.
No, it was
No, it's
because
Achilles.
him
And Tatum.
and Tatum
Were
were
together.
in communication. They were in the surgery.
might have been
thing
rehabbing together, I
Yeah, they were
You
rehabbing.
think they had the surgery at the same time?
No.
Probably around the same. They got the same doctor though, right? Doctor
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, the
Elefant.
guy
Yeah,
from
yeah.
New York or whatever.
Yeah, Neil.
Aaron Rodgers really
Aaron
put that
Rodgers
guy
doctor,
on, bro.
Yeah. He actually did put this doctor.
I would
on.
say I want 10% of every surgery you do for the rest of your life.
He built an Achilles factory pretty much
Yeah.
out there. I'm like, dude, this guy's put this.
No, right at
entire doctor on.
every Aaron Rodgers did that. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, he'll be back at everyone who
Everybody.
gets that injury. They used to go to
Everybody's going to
Germany.
the
Now
same guy.
now people are coming to the States.
Yeah, everybody's going to the same. Neil Elatrosh, I want to say is his name.
I think it's an LA doctor.
No, he's New York.
No, he's in New York.
Oh.
Yeah, but he obviously has that Achilles factory kind of just humming along. So they're able to kind of rehab all in the same place. So Dame is in Portland. Drew Holiday in Portland. Chauncey Billups still there.
Coach.
Yes.
Right, Chauncey Billups still there?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean?
I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, not
Okay.
really. He hasn't had a team to make it
He
run.
hasn't had a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when is it going to be up to the coach to build a team?
Or the GM?
Scoot Henderson, he's out. That's a big building
But Scoot
piece.
Henderson was the second overall pick. The guy,
Who's the other guy?
he averaged under 10 points a game.
Got that
It's like we
dream.
forgot that he was in
But he
the
broke
league.
his hand in like his first or second year. He got injured.
He's been getting hurt, yeah.
There's a lot of excuses for a second overall pick, to be fair.
I don't know. Your hand's pretty fucking important. Like,
So what about when he's on the floor? What about that?
you know, he takes time to adjust.
Yeah.
I still got Shaden Sharp, Canadian.
He's
Right?
Canadian.
Dude, he is by far their best player, and it's not
I
close.
didn't even notice.
He is very.
Where's he
he's
from?
Canadian. He's from
He is very
Ontario.
Canadian.
He's very Canadian, actually. When you hear him talk, you're like, he's very Canadian.
Oh, I've never heard him talk. I've just seen his dunks.
Yeah.
You know, Portland games.
Yeah, Shaden Sharp, by far their best player.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
not
like
anymore.
James
Drew
Scott.
Holiday.
No, Shaden Sharp
Oh.
by far. He averaged like 18 and a half last year. It's like, how did this guy go under the radar, almost averaging 20 a game? It's like, what do we... Well, it's the Portland
It's the
Trailblazers.
Portland
It's probably why.
You see them on the like last 10 minutes of Sports Center. You're like, oh yeah, they're still a team.
yeah,
You do have a decent young core though, like your boy
We've
Draymond
been-
gassed up. That
we've been-
Tamari Kamara?
But bro, we've been saying they have good young
Okay.
players for the last
Yeah.
5-6 years since Dame left.
Who?
The Portland Trailblazers.
Well, they drafted Klingon, the big center, last year.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
butchered
yeah.
the hell out of his
Yeah,
name.
that's
there.
his name.
Donovan something.
Donovan
you know?
Klingon.
Yeah, Advia.
They picked up him. He's been looking pretty good last year.
They
last
have
couple of
Denny
years. From Washington.
Denny Advia.
Yeah, but you remember he said he might not return to the NBA this year.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah, he said he might stay overseas.
Oh.
So that might be
Is he
interesting.
from overseas?
He was putting up points.
He was putting up points.
Yeah.
Pretty good player, actually.
Does
He actually might be their best player.
Yeah.
He's actually developed into a pretty good player, actually. Yeah. But yeah, he said he might actually stay overseas and not return to the NBA this year, which will be interesting. But
You think you think we will see that? Because Giannis had an interview the other day saying that he might end his career back home.
Back home, yeah, a lot of people have said that have been. But it's because like the European.
They want to grow it, right? Probably.
Not even just that. It's that like the treatment is probably. When you have a good, like, Luka Doncic also said that, remember that? Mm-hmm. But, like, when you have for Giannis, right? If he has an incredible game for Greece, or anywhere he plays in Europe, or anybody that he plays for Europe, right? Or he has a terrible game, it's like, the love that he feels is probably the same. Whereas if he does that for Milwaukee, it's probably a little bit different. It's like, because, fans are in the United States, and just like NBA fans, we're so accustomed to seeing great. So it's like when one great isn't as great, it's like, I have the right to now shit on you.
Go back to Greek. He said, maybe I will.
Yeah. So it's like, as European players, I think they just feel like treatment of them probably from just like outside looking in, I think that's probably
sense,
like Dennis Schroeder. He went back, dude. They had an entire like ceremonial thing for him. And obviously he won the MVP, right?
He said,
he might be in the Hall of Fame because of that.
Just because of that.
Like, dude, he might be the best German player. That's you know how hard that is to do. Dirk, right?
Okay, you forgot about
Dirk, Francois Wagner, and Mo Wagner right now on their team, and he was by far their best player. And like, I'm telling you, he might be the best German player ever.
You're fucked in the head.
Who?
You think Schroeder is better than Dirk?
That's not what I said.
That's what you just said.
That's what you for the team.
Okay. You gotta say that.
You gotta specify.
You said he's the best German player. You kept saying that.
Trying to rage bait you.
No,
yeah, that is
foul, bro. You foul.
I'm saying like he might be the best German player for the team. Like that would be such a come on, man. I didn't know you guys had weren't able to read that.
No, we asked you twice and then you said it again, right? That's when I was like, what the fuck?
No, honestly, I think MVP winning in that situation, very tough. So he might actually go down as a Hall of Famer because of what he's been able to do for international team and things like that. So that's why I also saw that LeBron in this league actually still might be happening. Do you see that?
He's trying to make his own league.
Overseas league and stuff. But you see what Adam Silver said today, that they're building they might get teams in Europe that are also part of the NBA, and they might actually have playoff matchups. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I don't want my team to be traveling overseas.
The only way you can...
Yeah, no.
That seems like too much travel for them.
The only league that would work in is the NFL, and that's if they built a field here too, in the States. You know what I mean? Because then at least you have a week. Instead of NBA, what a
neutral zone or something. Yeah,
because when you...
But for example, this Ireland one, right? They didn't allow... The Pittsburgh Steelers wanted to go there in the start of the week. They didn't allow them to.
The NFL?
No, from the other side.
Why?
What?
I don't know. And obviously the Steelers were not happy about it because they wanted to spend the week in Ireland, right? And then get the game on Sunday and stuff. But they were only allowed to go, I think yesterday. So it's like,
oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So they probably just got there right now.
So, and then they got to leave first thing after the game?
Yeah, they probably got to leave, right after the game. And it's
wait,
this
you
sucks.
think they're going to fly back here, then fly to London?
The Vikings?
Yeah.
Vikings will, yeah.
They're going to fly back to the States and then fly to London.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. They're not going to stay there anymore. Now, Kevin, because I think that was their original plan, maybe, right? But they have done the
flight there
back and forth, so they're maybe they've kind of learned that it might be just better to see what time we go. Maybe it's the middle of the week, maybe it's early in the week, maybe it's closer to the time. So it's I don't know. But yeah, Ireland didn't let them come.
Jet lag must be kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, bro, I'm not having that.
You're playing at actually,
but the flight's not that long.
Because if you're
it's 7 hours.
Yeah.
If I'm Goodell, I'm not having that.
Yeah, the one to Brazil would be crazy. Because that one was I think 12, 14 hours. What do you mean not as bad? It's
Because you're still in the same time zone-ish.
Yeah, but it's double the time length that you're in.
It's the time zone that really messes you up.
No,
It's not that bad
It's a
because you're
length
playing at
of flight.
7:30 a.m. So that would be like a primetime game in America, right? Ish.
What do you mean?
Like, cause they're
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a nightcap game. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
so it'd be
sure,
like
right?
you're playing a primetime game.
Yeah.
Like technically, like in your head. Like that's how you'd feel.
Yeah,
I feel
hypothetically, yeah.
I don't like that style. I don't know.
No, that's how it's gonna feel to them because they're leaving yesterday, so they're not gonna be
But-
used to the jet lag by Sunday.
But
They might be up all night.
but I think it could still work in the NBA. But that would be weird.
No,
Oh,
you'd
I
have
want
to have
that.
You'd have to have them have a facility
its own
here
thing.
because, like, what do you expect the players in Europe to do? Fly back and forth every week?
Yes, that's what Adam Silver pretty much said.
Yeah, well, he's not smart.
Why can't he focus
Very
on the things
smart,
that like are worth like fixing?
Yeah.
Like
No, he just wants more money.
Adam Silver?
Give me my
Why is
money.
he doing the most right
Well, he
now,
needs
like-
to get the money because the NFL has just kind of lapped him. So it's like they took away Christmas Day, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
I
took
know,
away
yeah.
Christmas
Yeah.
Day. So
That was
it's like,
that was their moment.
Last straw.
that was the
yeah,
last.
that was
Adam said, "You said
then-
we're not playing around
and then,
anymore."
and then the NFL went Netflix deal, you know, the Prime deal. They got the Peacock deal. They got the NBC deal. Like they got all of them, right? And then the NBA just got the NBC deal and ESPN. So it's like they're losing. I mean, they're not on streaming.
They're not on stream. The NHL's on streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should be on streaming somewhere.
Yeah, they're not yet. Remember,
No.
the league pass is ending after this year, I think. So they're
They
still.
gotta fix.
League
No,
Pass
they're
is
getting rid
out.
of league pass.
League
Great.
Pass, bro. I bought it one
Sucks.
time. Bought it
That
one
sucks.
time. I'm like, this is like me watching on freaking TSN. I can't watch anything I want.
They're like, oh, it's already available in your.
I'm like, I'm paying $100. Yeah, I want to watch it in my car.
bro.
Like, fuck.
Like what?
They're like, connect to your provider, man.
Can you use VPN on League Pass?
I don't know. I
I
found
have
others.
done that.
Oh, it works.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, I'll just do that.
Because it's like you,
Or you
it's
could
like
just-
you're in a blackout zone. I'm like, why'd you advertise? You were, I wasn't in a blackout zone when you were giving me these ads, bro. I can't leave pass. Go. And you charged me a Canadian dollar, so you knew I was here.
Yeah,
Yo.
like,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's like, bro, yeah, I hated all of that.
Remember
I
when
hated
they
all
said
And
of
they're
that.
like, oh, you already paid, can't cancel.
when you bought 2K, then if you buy 2K, you get League Pass with it or some shit.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
in Canada.
Yeah.
Not in Canada?
Not in Canada.
Yeah, that was a crazy thing that they were randomly offering. And I was like, okay, perfect. And then it said, this service is actually not available anywhere else out of the United States. I'm like, of course.
After you buy it.
It's like, of course. But yeah, I don't think they're on streaming at all right now. There's no Prime NBA deal yet. There's no
They're probably streaming on
there's
like
no
NBC
Netflix.
Live or Paramount or something. No?
there's no Netflix deal.
YouTube?
Yeah.
I think they might be YouTube TV.
they might be on YouTube.
No, they
yeah.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
They were on YouTube last year.
The
Yeah.
finals were. I know.
Yeah. Finals were actually on YouTube. So it's
The
like
past couple
We can't
years.
even get YouTube TV out here, bro.
we can't get YouTube TV. out here? I used to have YouTube TV.
I don't think we can.
Oh.
I think you have to have VPN. or
Oh, I
something
do
like
have
that.
VPN to be fair.
Yeah.
YouTube TV not cheap though. Great,
No.
great product.
Great,
okay?
yeah.
But YouTube TV actually
Is
not
it like
that
live
cheap.
TV?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
It's like cable.
But
Yeah, it is like cable.
It's actually.
But you get a
it's
lot.
cool.
You get a lot more access though.
The YouTube
For
TV
sports,
though,
yeah.
for sports like Sunday for the football slate, you quad box.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. You can play around with the quad box, change the games in the quad box.
March Madness, all of the games.
March Madness, all
Yes.
games quad box as well. You
Yeah.
can
you
do
can
that.
do that on the site I used to.
Fair. The Russian site.
Yeah.
I get free Apple TV from work, so I get like the 4 quadrant thing as well.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay.
So it's like I'm
What are
chilling.
you putting us on? I've been-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free Apple TV.
You gotta have a
Apple TV. I didn't know
Gotta be
Apple
No,
TV
you said
still works.
IPTV.
IPTV from work.
Oh.
Oh, they're also
Apple TV, if you jailbreak that bitch, somebody I know has it jailbroken.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
Apple TV still working.
Bro, it's lit. Once
Jailbreak-
you jailbreak it,
Jailbreaking have a
everything's
thing?
free.
Fair.
Any movie, free.
How do you jailbreak it?
I don't know. I need to figure it out. But
H.
it's crazy.
H.
But bro, it's
H, we
wild.
got another job for you, dog.
It's crazy.
Oh my god, that's actually jokes. But yeah, quad box, YouTube TV, very good. But ESPN, obviously, with the red zone, you can kind of do that now too. But now people not happy about the ads. They were 30 seconds, I will say. They were 30 seconds.
30
But that 30
seconds
seconds, it was like, I might lose my mind. And then eventually
I don't like the
out.
red box around it now. Around
Was-
red zone.
That was always there.
No, I swear it wasn't.
Pretty sure it was.
No, when it's one screen,
Yeah.
when it goes to one game, it's still there. Like when they
Yeah,
go
yeah.
quad box, it'd be there.
Yeah.
But
I always found it a tough to watch red zone.
oh, it's
I love it, but like
Scott
it's always
Hansen
tough.
is so calming.
He's very good
Yeah,
at what
yeah.
he does. Very good.
I've never really watched Red Zone.
Really?
It's hard, right?
I can't imagine like looking at all those screens. Like
No, you're not looking. He's guiding you through
He's
it.
guiding-
He's
I
guiding.
can't-
Yeah.
With his voice, he's soothing.
Yeah. He said, now we go to a third down play back in Pittsburgh.
I can't do that. I just
And
wanna
now we
focus
go to
on one
Carolina
game.
to see 4th and 10. Like it's just everything you wanted. Every game breaking play you wanted.
It's so good.
It's crazy. And now we go to New York to see Russell Wilson throw a pick. Like it's bro, bang, bang, bang. You're seeing every play,
It's,
and you're not watching that. You're not watching the in between, like the 1 yard runs.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
You're seeing the picks. You're seeing the touchdowns. Seeing the 20-yard runs.
feels like TikTok.
It's so good.
It's so
it
good
feels
for
like-
that.
It's so good. The transitions,
Yeah.
you know, are so good. They're so spot on, and he has to know
What's
Dude,
going
he knows
on.
everything.
Yeah.
It's so absurd. It's like there's only one human in the world that could do that job. It's him, and
He's
they've
been
found
doing
him,
it for
bro.
20 years.
And he's just, bro. It's
A niche.
what was it? 7 hours? Does he say 7 hours? 11 hours? I can't remember what he says.
8.
Of commercial-free football. He used to be on Red Zone. Now he can't say the commercial-free,
Yeah.
obviously. But we always speculated that he was.
No,
just
he said
peeing
he
in the ball.
He was.
He's
He
got-
was
he said
peeing in
he
the
has
ball.
You think he's
Come
doing
on.
that while talking?
Has to be. What other
Like
time-
here?
Nah, the mic will pick up the little stream, the little.
Nah.
You think he that's that'd be tough. He's probably getting compensated though. Nicely.
Oh my god! But no, bro. Transition. I'm telling you, the
transitions
so
are the best
smooth.
part.
Yeah, the soothing voice that he has. You know, very.
And if it's a big enough play, they transition you into the commentators. It's insane. All of a sudden, Al Michaels. I said, whoa.
Yeah, not randomly JJ Watt.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome. It's honestly the best thing ever.
And Red Zone has to be very good. I wonder if they're gonna get that for something like that for the NBA. They should.
They should, because sometimes there's 4 games going on.
There's 18 games. Going
Yeah,
on.
fact.
I think
Absurd.
second day of opening.
Yeah.
There's
It's like
like-
13 games
yeah.
or something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so it's like, dude, there's.
They even did that with NHL one of the Frozen Friday or something.
Yeah,
like
Frozen
17,
Frenzy,
yeah.
Frozen,
Frozen, yeah.
something Frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That was
remember
on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
That was the prize
Yeah,
thing.
on
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I hope they do that with the NBA, man, because that would be. Oh, but it would be tough, actually. I
It'd
don't
be
know.
tough.
It might work, though. Maybe Joy Taylor is the right one for
Because
that.
it's not as easy in those sports because it's all live action.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that one.
Joy Taylor?
Joy Taylor?
I'm more of a Molly.
Fair. Maybe Molly.
Molecule.
Maybe Molly
Wait,
leaving
both
ESPN
of
for
them.
that.
Both.
Both.
Too much women.
Oh.
We'll be back after a short few minutes. Welcome back to the second hour of our show, and there was an interesting situation with the golf world, obviously the Ryder Cup and all that happening. Europe up 3-1 after day one of the Ryder Cup. Scotty Scheffler not looking great right now. Obviously, Pete Betts doesn't love what he's seeing from Scotty, but he'll figure it out. Obviously, world number one maybe. But Bradley said he's not worried about Scotty. So Bradley, Pete Betts, maybe not worried about Scotty just yet. Maybe we're getting to a level of worrisome. The whole team is here, obviously, at the gambling table, at Pete Betts and at Nelly G. And, of course, the handsome one, the dependable one, Coach Easy's Coach. Coach, are you going to be watching Ryder Cup at all, or this is not the event that you like?
Oh, I'm off tomorrow, so we watching all day.
Starts 5 a.m.
College football. I'm waking up.
Actually?
Yeah.
You're going to work? I didn't even wake up at 5 today.
No, I got Manchester United game at 5:30. So
Oh,
go.
Flick
I'm
in
up
between.
at 4:30.
Yeah.
Get my stuff done.
Dang.
And then
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great transition as
Yeah.
well. You know?
Golf.
Footy, golf.
And then
then-
football after
yeah,
that.
And then you're into the football slate. College football is going to be
Great
great
tomorrow.
as well tomorrow. And then I saw, speaking of footy though, I saw that Harry Kane that did hit
100th
100th goal.
Yeah, in 104 games.
In 104 games.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Shout out.
Yeah,
That's
fastest player to ever do it.
Yeah.
To score 100 goals
Okay.
for the club.
Maybe he's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
He is pretty good. He's kind of old.
Yeah, 32.
Okay, maybe not that old.
That's pretty old in
Yeah.
soccer.
Jeez, but he's looked 32
Yeah.
Forever.
for 10 years. He's looked 32.
Yeah.
Wow. You think it's just because of what English people feed him?
I
That
think
food sucks.
English people just look old.
Bad.
It's the teeth as well.
Yeah.
But the food sucks out there.
You know Wayne Rooney?
Yeah.
He's younger than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Stop.
Wayne Rooney's younger than Ronaldo?
But
No way.
Wayne Rooney did a lot of extracurriculars in his
Fair.
career.
Wow.
So does Ronaldo.
Nah,
No.
not much. He doesn't drink.
He doesn't
do all
drink.
that
Yeah.
stuff.
Rooney
Okay,
would
but-
get hammered.
Fair. Maybe that made him play better.
Nah.
Or he was pretty good as well.
Yeah, he was
very
very
good.
good. Very good.
Very good player.
World class.
Jeez, but he looks 65. Jeez.
At least.
He's got a beer gut now. Obviously,
That's-
Tom Brady doesn't like him. He's like, dude, this guy's not committed to the team. He's like, that was the best quote that came out. I have to gauge the level of commitment from our coaching staff because that's not what I'm used to.
Just it behind his back too. That's the funniest part. Right when they get in the car.
So that was a little bit funny, but yeah, Wayne Rooney. Well, now that he knows that Wayne Rooney is potentially like 8 years younger than Tom, it's like, okay, maybe he's gonna be able to figure it out. Dude, Wayne Rooney. Wow, Wayne Rooney's what he's not even 40 yet then.
39.
Jeez.
How old? Ronaldo just turned 40, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Ronaldo lost plastic.
But also, it feels like Wayne Rooney's been retired for
yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
For a very long
Like,
time.
did he retire in his prime? Like, what do you like?
He
he's
had a
only
very-
39?
He retired past his prime.
Yeah,
Like,
he had a
when did
very
the-
short. He had like a 4-year prime where he was going absolutely insane, and then his. Would you say like? Would you
No.
agree with this? Like his peaks were way, and his down like his peaks were way higher than.
I mean, he was good from 17 years old on.
But he was great those like 4 years, right?
But he was.
Like he was good. Don't get me wrong.
it was
but
tough
then he
be-
had that peak where he was just phenomenal, and then he just.
It was tough because
Started
he
part-
was overshaded by Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Is-
But he was
yeah.
Mr. England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that time?
Yeah.
Him, obviously David Beckham, right? That was like our time of like. That's the only reason we know who Wayne Rooney is. It's like that was Mr. England, for a long time there, and then he came to the MLS. So it's like, okay, this guy's able to, kind of show his
Greatness.
greatness to the American fans. So that was wow, I didn't know that. But anything else happening in footy right now? I read something else as well.
Not much right now. We're on to the weekend slate. Weekend slate's looking okay. Real Madrid versus Atletico. That's probably the game of the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's United playing?
Brentford.
We know who that
Some
is.
small
Yeah,
town.
of course we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Of course.
That's a town? Okay.
Or city. I don't know.
Or city.
Yeah. You know the English, man.
Yeah. Bedford. Sounds like if
No,
Montana had
is
a
it-
team.
Yeah,
Ice hockey.
Brent, right? Yeah, Brentford.
Brentford.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like a last name to me. Like,
It is. It probably
Someone
is.
out there,
It
yeah.
probably is a last name for
Kyle
somebody,
Brentford.
but yeah, that's probably
That's someone.
that's somebody that plays actually in footy probably as well. But okay, well, shout out to footy for existing. I don't know what the right transition there was. But I mean, we still again a lot of sports happening as well. Sunday also Asia Cup final, right? Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Pakistan, India, that'll be good, right? Tune in for that maybe early, and then guess what? Right at like the midway point of that game, Steelers. Vikings. It's like, okay, in there already. You're already pretty much, you wake up early, maybe you get your coffee, go out for a walk. Still a little bit hazy outside. Starting to get a little chilly, by the way.
Oh,
yeah. It feels like it's already kind of October
Bro,
chilly.
I woke up 2 days ago. Yesterday. I'm freezing.
Yes.
Freezing.
Already.
Windows are getting closed. I said it's
You look outside, already
Gloomy.
dew, fog, still kind of already developing on the glass. I'm like, this is a little bit
not-
chilly already.
hopped out of the
The
shower.
boys are wearing base layers at work.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Have to potentially be wearing those full leggings. as
Long
well
johns.
now.
Yeah.
Long
I
johns.
got them on.
Have
I
to,
got them on.
have to.
It's not pretty outside.
It's not.
Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. It feels like the weather's getting a little gloomy, and guess what? You just you make your hot cocoa, maybe tune into some cricket, and when cricket's getting just about to the peak of its point, you flip over and it's the Vikings, and it's like, okay, this is about to be electric as well. So football is going to be pretty important on this weekend, obviously. But Saturday is where it really gets started, obviously. And we talked a little bit about yesterday some of the games that are going to be happening, and we're looking forward to. Notre Dame, Arkansas. That's going to be great. USC, Illinois, and I think the one that obviously we're going to be watching the closest is probably Alabama, Georgia, Penn State. Oregon, but honestly, I can't wait for Ole Miss, LSU as well. I think that's gonna be. There's 3 or 4 of those games. It's like you can't miss those.
What game are you
Tuning in for sure? So first slate, right, which is the 1:30.
No, all together, whole day.
Whole day. I think you have to watch. Quad box.
No, you
Quad
gotta
box.
pick. Let's say you had to pick one game.
I think one game that I think I'm gonna be locked in for is probably Oregon, Penn State.
Right, whiteout, first
Yeah,
whiteout of the
whiteout
year.
game.
That's what I was
And,
thinking.
there's just so much on the line for both programs.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Drew Allard going to be the guy? Can we see the potential next number 1 pick in the draft this Saturday? And it's like, is it going to be a Drew Allard? He hasn't played well, but he's a 6'5", big white. You know what I mean? And those big whites usually get drafted pretty high. J.J. McCarthy, remember that?
I love him.
Big white. Josh Allen, right? Sam Darnold, obviously. So it's like they're able to kind of, rise their stock pretty. And this is a game where I feel like stock rising game.
A national attention.
National attention, televised game, right? And all the boosters that have donated big money to Penn State are going to be potentially there, right? Everybody's going to be watching you. College game day is there, so there's hype around your team. And it's Oregon. It's the other big dog that are coming into your building. And week 5, sorry. So it's still kind of early, but it's like what your team is by now. So
This is the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, and you haven't had the greatest of times, but it's like your team's been able to win. If you go out and show out in pretty much prime time, it's like, dude.
And the fans are just gonna be so electric.
Yeah.
You get an early lead, you can stomp their neck in.
Goosebumps, honestly.
Yeah,
I think just even leading up to that game, it's going to be absolutely incredible. And that'll be a great time as well.
Someone's getting a loss, too. Someone's walking
That's
away
what I
with
mean.
the win.
That's why there's so much on the line.
Yeah.
Right? I think that, the NFL, very different. It's like you get a loss. Yes, it sucks. Every game matters a lot. But, you can bounce back and still go on a run and potentially make the playoffs. Because the record decides your playoff ranking, right?
Yeah.
The college football is not like that. Somebody is
Committee.
deciding.
Yeah.
Somebody's deciding if you showed out well
At the
enough,
right times.
right, and well enough. You remember Florida State? Was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? They went undefeated, and they missed out, and they were living.
That's when Bama got in, right?
Yeah, well, that's when Alabama got in. they were livid. Kirby Smart obviously goes on. That was the first Georgia championship out of the two, so it's like, but Florida State livid, obviously, after that whole situation.
Would have to be, though.
Have to
but,
be.
yeah. Go undefeated?
Yeah, going undefeated, didn't make it to college football.
But also, what was their competition like that year?
I mean, good enough.
Yeah.
But, again, it's that's the problem, though, is the committee's judging competition versus, and not just competition. It's did you put 70 on this team that you should have? You know what I mean? It's one of those. It's if you're playing and no disrespect to Bowling Green.
Yeah.
But if I don't beat them by 85, it's not a good showing. It's
it's not crazy.
You know what I mean?
It's a great thing that they decided to go it's 12 me.
12 team playoff. Man.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And college football needed this years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm happy it's happened in our lifetime, I'll be honest, because it would have just sucked if we continuously had to go through this process of 4 teams. And it's
so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Yeah, but also them having to go play at places. Again, I've said college football or college football atmospheres are unlike anything.
Yeah.
So it's having teams that are down south having to travel north or vice versa, having to play in Tennessee, playing at Ohio State, in Columbus last year in the playoffs, and it's dude, it was cold.
Yeah.
It was, in degrees Celsius, it was minus 28 in Columbus that day. So it was cold.
And it was packed.
And it was 110,000 people in the stands.
Yeah.
It's
get
it
that
was
first seed. Get that first seed, man.
That's what I mean. It's having to come, South teams coming to play in the North in December, that wasn't happening before either. So it's we get to see those.
It's a great equalizer.
It's the greatest equalizer.
Yeah.
It's the greatest equalizer. Fan and weather. North teams having to go play in the humidity of the South. It's that is also one of those in the. I was reading something where this guy was yo, when you go play down south in Texas A&M, for example, right? After the second or midway through the second quarter, everybody's cramping because you haven't played in that type
You're
of.
not hydrated.
You're not hydrated, but you have not played in the level of humidity you're playing in right
for
now.
a while.
So then what they started doing is their indoor facilities, right? They used to turn it up to 100. Just to get you a little bit acclimated to that.
Have to.
It's bro, those are some of the things you have to do to gear up for games on the road. And it's college football not having that for so long just felt like such an enormous miss.
Yeah.
And now, we get to see some of these atmospheres and all
Feels
these
like every
places.
week.
Every week. And now upsets, that's why they're happening way more. It's even teams that are unranked, ranked team goes to an unranked stadium, it's a hard atmosphere to play in. You're not expecting.
That's the thing. A mid-major school still has show up.
Dude, a mid-major school has 60, 70,000 people in it.
Yeah, which is a CFL stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
Diehard fans.
And it's loud the entire time. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. And it's you are unprepared for how loud it's about to be. When you are,
and you guys might be the biggest stars walking into this mid-major in 10 years.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. So it will be a little bit tough to, kind of do that. And it was, again, I love the whole Will Howard quote last year when Tennessee came and into Ohio State and they came into their building and were unable to obviously win. And DJ Aliamalov, 2 broken helmets, obviously. He goes to West Coast, went back home to UCLA, and was unable to kind of figure it out there. Head coach actually got fired.
Top.
Yeah, you can just put that there. We have obviously big celebrations today, Coach. A lot of different celebrations happening. There should be another one as well there. You could just put that in the middle as well, because we missed. Coach, I can't believe you missed Nelly Cheeseburger.
How could you forget?
So we had one birthday on Wednesday. We have one birthday tomorrow.
Sunday.
Yeah, what? Your birthday's on Sunday?
Yeah.
Top.
We knew that.
No, you can leave that just there.
I wish it was.
Actually, maybe, I don't know.
Same thing.
Yeah, one on Sunday. Okay. And then another celebration as well today. 50 days. on.
Really?
Hey.
That's the biggest one.
And 50 days, and hopefully our next 50.
How many subs we got? 50, I think, right?
Something like that.
One a day.
One a day.
That's all we need.
So next 50 will be just as good.
Yeah.
If not way better.
Hopefully.
You know what I mean? We'll just continue to obviously chop along, grow, and let's open up. Coach, are you ready for some cake or?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's run it.
It's dark.
Okay. It's
Prefer vanilla cake.
Yeah. You prefer? Oh.
What's your guys'?
So okay, here's actually a backstory to this. I only got half, obviously, because
all we need.
I'm not a huge cake person.
Me
Obviously,
neither,
there's not enough of us to kill a full cake. So go into this place at Sobeys, okay? And I didn't know this was allowed, by the way. There's this lady, produce section, okay? The grapes are in the bag, ziplocked, okay? Open Ziploc, takes grapes, however many she wanted, out of the grape, put it in one of the plastic bags. I didn't know, Coach, I didn't know that was allowed. How are you able to?
I don't think that is allowed.
I think it's allowed because the grapes are per kilogram or whatever.
That is true.
not.
When I worked
They're
at
per
a grocery
weight.
store,
Yeah.
it would scan. You'd scan it, and it'd be how heavy the bag is.
But if she's buying better grapes and then mixing it with
She
cheaper
is
grapes,
for sure doing that.
Smart.
then that's wrong.
Smart.
But
Get it how it is, man.
Yeah, but that I walked into this place and I saw that, I'm like, I don't think this is
Legal.
but also if it is, potentially we haven't been doing it the right way.
We've been doing it.
Because I've got some of those grape bags and I'm like, maybe I didn't see this right side of the
Yeah,
bag.
it's just black. It's just what the hell.
Yeah, okay, so let's dive into the cake. Happy birthday, obviously, to
Take this off.
Take that out.
Coach. You're not taking part in the.
This isn't.
no, just cut me a slice. Man.
That's edible, actually.
I was like, what?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and
So
then-
what are your guys' types cakes?
Honestly, I don't.
Red velvet's
I don't like cheesecake because I hate the texture of cheesecake.
cheesecake is elite too.
Cheesecake.
You know,
It's gotta
good
be the
cheesecake-
right cheesecake.
Good cheesecake, very good.
Oh,
but
shit.
I actually don't like.
No,
Are you cutting this?
I don't know what's going on right now.
I don't like the
Just
texture of cheesecake.
Here, coach.
I don't like the texture of cheesecake. I feel like it always is a little too stick to your mouthy.
Fair.
True.
Right? It's always too much.
I
of
like
that.
what's it called? Black Forest. If I'm gonna eat cake.
Ooh.
What?
The cherry one?
yeah.
You don't like that? Is that a weird? Is that
I've never heard anyone say.
I've never heard anyone
Yeah.
say that. Because Black Forest was the only cake that schools ever got.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we
Maybe
hated
that's
it
why I
every
like
time.
it.
No
We
love for
hated it every time.
ice cream cake. No.
Yeah, I
I
hate
love
it.
ice cream cake,
Hate it.
but it's it has to be the right
Coach?
again.
Oh,
The right
yo,
one, of course.
You trying to give me diabetes?
He cut this one.
Yeah, give me a
I'll give you half of
quarter,
that. Yeah,
half.
and we'll give H.
Yeah, H can have the other half.
H needs it though.
H does.
H
H
does
probably
need it.
needs that. Oh my god.
Here, toss this down.
That's actually two jokes. Hand the spoon as well.
Oh yeah.
Did I get enough?
I need more plates.
I'm honestly.
Well, you eat it in the thing.
Okay.
Okay, Coach. Before we make our
Probably not
picks,
gonna
which love Fridays
Do you have a
because of our
spoon?
picks.
No.
Oh, there's one more.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Do we have enough?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
we
We're good.
go.
Do we have enough spoons?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we make our picks, we have been seeing the board a little bit. Coach, first week I think he got 13 or 12. No, 12. 12 out of the 15 games. Wasn't able to see the board in week 2. I was actually able to see the board a little bit better in week 2. I got 12 games in week 2.
Okay.
So Coach and me together, we've been seeing the board really good. We have been seeing the board really, really well. Is that going to continue? Probably. Let's start with what we have on the board for. Azzy, do you have any P locks going into this weekend for
Steelers, straight up.
Okay.
I like
Are
the
they
Steelers.
favored?
No, they're dogs.
Wow, this is pretty much a home game for them.
Yeah, that's
It's in
what I'm
Pittsburgh,
saying.
Yeah.
It's a I mean,
No, it's in.
it's in Ireland, but
Oh, in
like,
Ireland, sorry.
But it's like their game. You're
that's
telling
their.
me. And it's like
It's gonna be all Pittsburgh
you think
fans.
they lose again? Like no.
That's true.
It's
well, they
A-Rod.
didn't
won
lose last week. They won against Pats. Remember? They lost against the Seattle
See,
Seahawks.
that was 2
Yeah,
weeks
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
But they got. It kind of feels like they have to win this game, low key, right? No, I don't know.
I mean, they almost
Maybe
lost
that's
last
me
week.
convincing myself. I like the Steelers. But I think the
He's talking
Steelers.
himself into
Into
it.
it, yeah.
So we'll just kind of chug along here. But you're saying the
Steelers.
Steelers. That's your.
That's my pick of the
of the week.
Of the week, yeah.
There you go.
It's a pretty good cake.
Okay.
It's like coffee.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
It's,
Good choice.
Espresso.
Salted caramel.
I see where you're coming from, though.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks, Muneeb.
Thank you,
Oh,
man.
man. Okay. So what is our first game?
It is that Vikings-Steelers game.
Okay.
The spread is at -2.5 for the Minnesota Vikings.
Anything we need to know going into this game? Obviously, Ireland. So it is going to be Pittsburgh majority crowd, we assume. But on the other side, Carson Wentz could be God to the Irish after he takes off his helmet. So that'll be kind of interesting to see as well.
There is news for Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren is questionable.
I'm sorry, what? That's their running back one.
And wide receiver one.
They drafted a running back.
Caleb Johnson.
No, I thought
Is
it
he
was,
any good?
But since
Caleb Johnson.
since that little thing that happened in week 1 or
Yeah.
2, that kickoff thing, I don't think he's seen the field since.
He's in Mike Tomlin's doghouse.
Yeah,
I feel like once you get in his doghouse too, it's tough to get
They
out.
said Mike Tomlin and Steve Kerr's doghouse is like
Yeah.
Guantanamo Bay. Actually, is what they've been comparing it to.
Fucked
So
up
probably-
ones.
It is probably a little bit tough.
But it will
to
be
get
Kenneth
out now.
Gainwell, I think. He would be starting
Okay.
if Warren doesn't play.
Okay.
Former.
They saw Kenneth Gainwell.
I know,
That
right?
feels like a pretty good 1-2 punch right there.
He drafted a rookie, yeah.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so what? Sorry, what was the?
The spread is at -2.5 for the Vikings.
That seems really interesting. Why don't the books like the Steelers?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what could be the reason behind
I
that?
don't know.
The defense, maybe Vikings defense.
Fair,
Well,
they did
last
have a
week,
great
yeah.
showing, but it was the Cincinnati Bengals.
The over
that
under is
faked out.
41
Well, I think
because of the
I think
travel.
the travel
Travel,
potentially
yeah.
is playing into that.
Got 41.5 here.
Okay, so you can get 41 and 41.5
Yeah.
depending on where you look. I assume.
Oh yeah.
So sorry, Vikings are 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5 point favorites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Croke Park, Dublin, Ireland. Nice.
Okay, Coach. Where are you leaning with this game? Great game.
Beautiful game.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, gave me the Vikings to cover
Wow.
To cover.
And to
Wow.
and to win.
win. Okay.
So you think Vikings win by 3 or more, eh? Field goal or
Always.
more, okay.
Unless if it's against the Ravens or
Well,
the
Fair.
Packers.
They do have the Irish, man. You're saying how much you like redheads.
You were saying how much. That's why Carson Wentz is your guy.
you got.
He could potentially take over for your other guy, JJ McCarthy. That would be interesting, obviously, to say the least. Dude, this is a tough one. This is
It
really,
is.
really.
It
I
seems
feel like
like
this is a tough
yeah.
game. But you know,
But are you gonna go down with your dog pee bets or no? That's the question.
I mean,
Are you gonna die with A-Rod or what?
I'm gonna die with Aaron. I think Aaron is.
That's what I would say. I'm gonna die with my money. On
Yeah, revitalized that situation. But maybe Carson Wentz is a future for the Minnesota Vikings.
Might be,
We'll
yeah.
find out
Yeah.
on Sunday. Let's move on to game 2.
Next game is the Carolina Panthers going to New England, face off against the Patriots. Patriots spread is at -5.5 right now.
After what we saw from the
They're-
Panthers,
Yeah.
they put 30.
Feels disrespectful.
I think their rookie receiver T-Mac, he did not practice yesterday.
He did not. I heard that. Is he gonna play?
I'm not sure.
Okay, Panthers at Pats. Obviously, Mike Vrabel been very in tune with the kickoff and stuff because he said he's watched hours of film just to diagnose this guy's kind of knuckle curve and knuckleball that he's been kicking the game off with, and obviously just in kickoffs in general. So that's gonna be 5.5 for the Patriots. Seems like a lot.
right?
It does seem a little. Now they got 2 brutal turnovers inside 5 yards last game against the Steelers. So it's like I feel like that's a little tough.
Expect to see more Travion Henderson. He was taking first team reps during practice this week.
Instead of Stevenson.
And Gibson. Because Henderson was RB3 at a point. Now he's RB1.
Allegedly.
That's what the sheet says.
Well, we just don't know yet, I guess.
I'm hoping. That
Yeah.
Are you gonna start him this week?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Have to.
Okay, Coach, which way are you leaning on this game? This is
Tough
a weird game. What is the over and under point spread, I wonder?
43 straight up.
Okay, again, it feels a little low for that. For
Right.
like a Sunday game in Foxborough, but Coach, which way are you leaning with this?
I got Panthers to cover, Patriots to win.
Okay.
Okay. I can see
Okay.
that.
A field goal. You're hoping for it.
Okay.
I can see
I like that.
You should bet that.
Coach,
I'd
I
pay.
Coach, I mean, I really like the Pats this year. I will follow you with the Patriots in that game. Even though the Panthers showed, I mean, this one's tough because I really like Bryce Young and the Panthers as well.
T-Mac is questionable.
Is he? Okay. So we don't know yet. Xavier Legette hasn't looked great either. So it's like, what? Chuba Hubbard though, hometown kid.
Stud.
Hometown kid. No, I'm waffling. I'm going back. I gotta go with the Panthers. I think the Panthers are gonna win.
In Charlotte.
In Foxborough.
Oh, is it in Foxborough?
Yeah, Patriots are home.
Okay.
Oh, Gillette, sorry.
So yeah, okay.
Okay,
Let's
moving
move
on
on.
to the next game. We got the Cleveland Browns going to Detroit to face off against the Lions.
Oh,
Obviously, the Lions are the favorite. The current spread is at -10.
yeah.
That's way too many points.
Yeah.
I want to say the Ravens, when they played the Browns, they were around there, maybe 11.5, 10.5.
Yeah.
And the Browns covered, I want to say.
No,
No,
they
they
didn't.
did
Not
not.
against the Baltimore Ravens. They
They got
covered against the
cooked.
Packers.
Yeah, they
Packer,
got
I'm thinking
covered,
Packers.
Yeah, but they won against the Packers as well. So it's like, sorry, Coach. What else do we need? We need to know anything else about this game? Obviously, the Lions are coming off of a big Monday Night Football win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Momentum solely on their side. It feels like, right? Did
Yeah.
you say that?
Yeah.
Right. It feels like momentum. And now it's like the conversation from week one being, same old Lions to now it's shifted to brand new
New
Lions.
Lions, like
Potentially.
part two.
Again, back with them. Offense seems like it's starting to go. Run game looks really good. Monty is clearly back.
He's
David Montgomery obviously was able to run wild.
You look like Barry Sanders.
He did.
Low key, he did.
And like that two man, oh my god, they have a really good
It's
two man
nasty.
as well. So it's like, okay, maybe they got something figured out. Lions at home against the Browns. Coach, which way do you? 10 points seems like a lot.
It's too much.
It does seem
It's too much. I got Browns to cover, Lions to win.
Oh, you're
Okay.
mad about Monday.
What? I got them winning.
Yeah, that's true.
I got them winning.
I'm honestly surprised. I thought you were gonna say Cleveland both ways.
Yeah. I'm surprised with that.
We bet with
honestly, I
with our
think.
heads.
Yeah, facts. Got to.
Honestly, I'm gonna agree with you. I think Browns cover. I think that's too many points. I also think that this is gonna be a tough game for the Lions to win. Simply because what we saw from the Browns last game, it's like, dude, that defensive line is very, very. You have to dedicate at least for sure every snap 2 guys to Myles Garrett. Have to. So you have 1-on-1 against
Everyone else.
Mason Graham. Remember they traded down? They were at number 2, right? They traded down with the Jags, right, to take him 4th or 5th overall.
5th overall.
Okay, because he was Michigan man, so he's going back home. Feels like he might be.
No.
I heard he's gonna have like 200 people in attendance.
He's from Michigan?
I
Well,
think
he
so,
probably
yeah.
doesn't want to play in Ohio.
Fair,
Right?
but this is in. That's what I'm saying. But he's playing.
Oh, he's playing in Detroit. Yeah,
So I think he
yeah.
has like a lot of people in attendance coming. So it's like, man,
But Aiden
Hutchinson very good.
Still there.
he's still
I
very.
think the Browns are due for a bad defensive performance.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I think they cover in Detroit, coming off a win.
Yeah, but maybe they get 30 and like they only put up 4 points, 5 points,
Yeah.
6 points. Yeah. This could be one of those games as well.
It could
This
go
be a
either.
blowout.
It could go either way.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna take the Lions to cover
Yeah.
as well and to win.
Last time you got it right
That's
though.
tough though.
Last time you got it right with
I did.
Packers.
I mean, I chose the Browns not to win. As
Yeah,
well, so
yeah,
it's
no,
like-
that's what I'm saying.
But you can't get lucky every time.
Yeah.
Let's move on to game 4. Let's not act like we know. It's like, these are just completely blind right now. We can only guesstimate at our best ability.
Facts.
Okay, let's move on to game 4.
Next game, we got the undefeated LA Chargers against Jackson Dart
Okay,
and
oh
the
my
Giants in New York.
God. This is happening in MetLife as well?
Yeah.
That's tough.
This is about to be.
The spread is at -6.5 for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Well, we know Jackson Dart obviously gets his first ever start in New York. No Khalil Mack. Obviously, we know that.
Khalil
He's going to
Mack,
be out
yeah.
for a while. I wanted to talk about the Chargers. Is Ladd McConkey the odd man out, you think? Because it feels like Quinton Johnston, wire 1. Keenan Allen potentially wire 2. Feels like Ladd McConkey potentially wire 3 and maybe odd man out. In a lot of those snaps, it felt like. That's kind of an interesting
That's
development.
crazy out of the year that he had last year.
Yeah,
Quentin
that's-
Johnston had last
He's
year.
not. He's not too far behind.
But you
I
know,
mean,
that is a crazy development that just happened.
It is because I think like a lot of people in all my fantasies picked him up early.
Well, that's also because I think a lot of people are expecting Ladd McConkey to be YR1.
Yeah.
So even if he's YR2, it's like, how did this
But he
happen
feels
so
like
quickly?
YR3 almost.
Now
yeah.
he feels like YR3,
'Cause-
and which we didn't see that coming.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston's 239 yards.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen 194, and then Ladd only got 163
Yeah.
so far. Crazy.
That's a good 3-headed monster, though.
Yeah.
Very good.
If everybody's okay with what they're getting,
And also, you drafted a running back in the first round.
Marion Hampton, yeah. He's got 73 receiving
And then
yards.
also,
really,
You could catch, yeah.
you got, you moved Joe Alt that you drafted last year. You just picked him up from the right tackle position, just moved him out to the left tackle position because the guy that you paid at left tackle, Rashawn Slater, he unfortunately out for the year. You just picked this guy up, put him on the left tackle. He's been great. So it's like
who plays right tackle now? Then?
somebody else that they put in. So it's like they filled that position, but at least Justin Herbert's blindside.
Yeah, it's protected.
You know what I mean? It's like the Chargers have been on a bit of a roll here. Can they keep that going against dripped out Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
Coach, where do you see this game going? 6.5 seems kind of low as well.
Does seem a little low.
I got San Diego to cover.
Okay. And to win.
It's
I think
about
New
to
York
be-
covers.
It's about to be a BT up in there.
Okay.
In East Rutherford.
Your boy neighbors, though.
I am going to
Neighbors are
go.
in Paris
I think
anymore.
this is a tough one, but it's not that tough. I like the Giants to win this game.
Oh, wow.
I think the Giants, are going to surprise a lot of people.
I feel like that too.
I think
I
Giants-
wouldn't say win, but cover.
No, I think at home there's too much energy.
I think if it's a 3-point loss, that's a win. They might be cheering. I think they might be cheering.
It might be a
They might
win.
be saying they're going to Super Bowl.
Yeah. Jackson Dorsey's franchise QB.
It might be a win, and then they look at it and they're still 0-4. So it's just not a win in the category of wins. It's just a win in their heart.
But
It's
it's
like one of those Jim Harbaugh.
No, I bet you if Jackson Dart has a great game and they lose they cover, the conversation's gonna be, oh, they found their guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They won't even be worried about the loss.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But I think that Jackson Dart's going to step in there and throw for 400 yards. He's going to win this game.
Gonna throw them darts.
Maybe he runs for 400.
Maybe he's going to smoke a dart and then throw some darts.
Okay.
That potentially is...
He deserves a statue after that if he does.
Call him LT.
that potentially is the way that's going to go. I like the Giants there. Let's move on to game.
We
next
got
game.
at P. Betts' New Orleans Saints.
Oh,
Saints.
game of the week right here.
Yeah.
Against the Buffalo Bills.
Odds
At
drop.
Bills.
Plus,
At Bills.
plus 850 now.
But the spread is at -15.5.
Yeah,
We
but
should know
it
that.
was-
15.5.
That's insane.
But remember,
That's
it was
insane.
plus 900 before, now it's plus 850.
15.5 is 2 touchdowns.
Really? Thank you, mathematician.
2 touchdowns is, that's...
Oh,
so
yo,
much.
I just saw this stats of Spencer Rattler, and he started 9 games, lost all 9. If he loses 10, he's gonna join Derek Carr, and there was like 3 other quarterbacks that played in the 80s to lose their first 10 starts.
Okay.
So
Not all his fault, though.
yeah, he's coming out the gates.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not gonna want to join that club. I wouldn't want to.
That's fair. You think he's read that stat? He probably has that stat glued to his ceiling.
Yeah.
He's looking at it at night before he sleeps, and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna be one of those.
Cat.
And then after Monday, he will be, unfortunately, which will be very tough.
No.
Which will be very.
He's got some
tough.
help because the Bills have ruled out Ed Oliver and Matt Milano. this week.
Don't want to clap for injuries.
Oh, dude, that's rough. They didn't play last week.
No.
Miami Dolphins still struggled. Coach, where do you see this game going? 15 and a half is a lot of points.
Do you know the chant for the New Orleans Saints?
They don't really have a chant. Do they?
Who that?
Oh yeah, who dat?
Who that said they gonna beat them Saints?
No, that's
Ain't nobody beating the Saints. They gonna win. Saints to cover.
Yeah, I forgot
cover.
who dat was their chant because fucking the Bengals just took it.
those Bengals is a better one. Who they?
Who they? Yeah.
Who they say gonna beat the Bengals? Nobody.
No, it works. I feel like it works with the Saints because the New Orleans accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly totally forgot. Like I don't. I need to
okay.
get more back in the culture.
You like the Saints to cover and win?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And win. Wow.
I think they're
Yes,
gonna win.
sir.
I need to see Josh Allen lose. So.
Fair.
He's gonna drop one. Why
He's
can't it
just
be the
been,
Saints?
he's just been waiting
could
too
be.
much.
Why can't it be them
It
Saints?
could be the Saints.
You might as well just throw $10
I'm
on
reaching.
it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Like $95.
That'll be interesting if it is the Saints. I will say. I think the points are too much, so I would take the Saints to cover. I think Josh Allen is.
Too much.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
He's that
Plus
guy.
James Cook is running like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just think that it's too much. To
It's James
overcome.
Cook's birthday today, though.
Oh, it's the birthday game too.
No, he's gonna be freaking hammered.
Hammering for a touchdown though, regardless.
Okay, do it. You're gonna lose. They're gonna get shut out.
Wait, where is this?
In Buffalo.
Oh shit.
Those Mafia, baby.
Yeah.
I thought it was in New Orleans.
No, we taking that ass though.
15 and a half at home would be even more crazy.
Yeah. It'd be like 10.5 if they were home.
Should I switch?
I can see the Saints covering though.
Nah.
Okay.
Who that? Who
Go Spencer.
Let's go. Yeah, is it going to be Spencer all game? We'll see.
Hopefully.
All right, next game. We got the reigning Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles, going to Tampa to face off against the Bucks. Eagles are the favorites right now. The spread is at -3.5 for them.
That seems too many as well.
Well.
I saw this stat that the Bucks have actually kind of had the Eagles number over the last 2-3 years. So it's like, that is kind of interesting. Now, Bucks at home, no Mike Evans for at least 2 weeks, Coach. So that'll be a big loss for them. But no Chris Godwin this week either. So it feels like Ibuka has to be pretty
Back
much
to it.
wire one and back to being great.
Eagles are missing a cornerback, Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, but he was getting targeted every game anyway. So it's like, maybe that's not
You
the
set
biggest
this
loss.
game up. We gotta
Maybe,
win.
maybe that's not the biggest loss actually.
Godwin returned to practice today in full participant.
Is he gonna play?
He was a full go on Wednesday, sat out yesterday, and then practiced today. Him and Tristan Wirfs will be questionable.
Oh, they get Tristan Wirfs back. That's gonna be huge for that team.
That's a game changer.
That's a
right
game
there.
changer for that team. But we don't know yet.
But as of right now, the two guys that are out for them, Mike Evans and Christian.
Mike Evans is still out from his injury from last year, right?
from last week.
He just got hurt this past week.
Oh yeah, facts.
He will miss at least 2 weeks, is what
Yeah,
they're
like 2 to
early.
3, something like
Yeah.
that.
Same leg from last year.
I'm not sure.
Not sure either,
Yeah.
actually.
Coach, where do you see this game going?
Give me Baker Mayfield
Okay. Baker, touchdown
to
maker.
cover and win.
Ooh, spicy.
Let's go.
Those
Baker,
orange-sickle jerseys are
Yeah.
so tough. The ones they
Coach,
wore
you
last
like...
week versus the Jets?
Fire.
So fire.
I like the Bucks, but
It's tough.
it's tough. It's very, very tough.
Eagles are 4-0 too, right?
Eagles are 3-0. They could be 4-0 after this week. Oh, who's gonna be the undefeated team coming out of that game? Is like that's just fly Eagles fly, man. I like the Eagles to win that game. Okay, that's gonna be probably the game of the week.
No. We just talked about the game. Saints at Bills.
Fair. That will be.
Watch, when we come in Monday and there's an upset,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Wait,
cake.
there's another big injury on the Eagles side.
Oh, no.
Nolan Smith.
No, you already wrote down your answer.
No.
Nolan Smith. He might have been placed on IR actually.
Ooh.
No, that's gonna be tough.
Josh Sweat.
I just think like that interior pressure. You know, Jalen Carter feels like he's
Jalen
in
Carter's
more shape. Jordan Davis feels like he's in shape. It's just those Georgia boys are.
Boyin.
They're very good right now. So I will take the Eagles actually still, and I feel like have to throw the football to AJ Brown. Okay,
Yeah.
just throw the
Or
football.
Devontae Smith.
Or Devontae Smith, right? Or Dallas Goedert, maybe.
Just add more passing plays.
Yeah,
to
just
the
add more
offense.
passing. This is like been a very boring watch, but hopefully they're able to figure it out this week. Let's move on to the next game.
Next game, we got the Tennessee Titans going to Houston to face off against the Texans. Current spread is at -7 for the Houston Texans.
How is that a thing?
Yeah, 7.5.
Well, I
on
mean,
ESPN.
I don't know.
Over unders 39.5.
How is that a thing? Houston's favored by 7?
8 on some sites.
What?
I haven't seen much from the Titans or Houston, honestly, both teams, but
Okay, this is I mean what else do we need to know? I
rookie
guess?
QB on the road, I mean,
Last week they had the Titans +4. They lost by 40 or 30.
They lost by a lot.
Yeah.
Coach, where do you see this going?
Houston to cover.
Okay,
And
by
win.
7? Wow.
Yeah.
Houston to cover.
Yeah.
Derek Stingley questionable.
Oh, that's
And didn't Gardner Johnson just get cut?
yes, he did.
For a reason. So
The Texans, yeah.
True.
I will take the Titans. I think Cam Ward gets his first dub.
Yeah, honestly, this is a game to do it.
I
Yeah.
don't think he has his right tackle, J.C. Latham.
Latham, he doesn't have Latham this year. Okay, this game. That's going to be tough. But I'm hoping that the fiery nature of his coach got some of those wide receivers a little bit more involved and hopefully play better. Okay, need to have better play out of his
Calvin
wide receiver.
Ridley.
Yeah, need to
Needs
have
be
better. And Callahan, remember, he's no longer play caller. He gave it up to QB coach Bo Haggerty. So that'll be kind of an interesting. Maybe this is not the game to pick the
I
Titans,
mean,
but
if they lose, he might get fired like that Falcons wide receiver coach.
Yeah.
I don't know if he could go.
no, he's gonna fire the play caller.
yeah.
So you put it on him.
I'll stick with the Titans. I think, especially the cover. I don't know about the win, but
I
I'll
can see
take
him
them to win
covering
as well.
Okay, next game we got the Washington Commanders against the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. Atlanta, the current favorites. Spread is currently at -2
For the Falcons?
for the Falcons. No Jaden Daniels, no Terry McLaurin, obviously.
Okay, but the Falcons lost by 30,
To the Panthers.
and they put up a donut.
I think they have their starting QB. Maybe that's why.
But they don't know yet. Is their starting QB Kirk Cousins?
Well, I think it's gonna be
Panex.
Penix.
Okay.
Plus you got Bijan, Drake. I mean,
Yeah, they did a whole lot to end up with 0 points yesterday. Yeah, those all those names you just named did a whole lot.
bounce back week.
Maybe Carolina just played out of their mind deep.
I think I just talked you to taking the Falcons there.
Maybe, but I mean, that's a tough one.
I like the commies.
Coach, where do you see this one going?
I like the commies to cover and win.
Okay.
Okay.
You like the Mariota revenge tour to
Yeah.
continue.
Okay.
Wow.
Coming for blood.
I will take the Falcons actually because I just think they need it. It's gonna get extremely loud if they don't get it this week, especially playing against not the starting quarterback. So it's like that's gonna be a little bit tough. But Marcus Mariota, very good,
Very good.
very good. Let's move on to the next game.
Next game, we got the MVP, Danny Dimes and the Colts against the LA Rams.
That might be played
Yeah,
at Rams.
at Rams. Rams current favorites at -3.5.
How's that a thing?
I
Because
know.
they're at home. They should be maybe -1 if you're at home.
Hammer Danny Dimes.
Wow, that's
Always.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
They're winning.
Colts have been very good
They're
at
winning.
everything.
Yeah.
Good run game, a great run game
Great run
actually.
game.
Great offensive line, protection for Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his receivers have been very good. Defense has played well. Special teams have been good. Coaching has been good. And that's an interesting one. Coach, where do you see this one going?
Before you answer, Devontae Adams questionable.
Oh, no, he's going to play.
He didn't practice yesterday.
Oh,
Can't
no.
find anything for today.
That's so crazy. Because I'm still picking the Rams to cover and win.
Wow.
On the other side, Alex Pierce, Kenny Moore, and Matt Goncalves.
Okay.
All out
No Kenny Moore. That's going to be tough.
for the Colts.
I will take the Colts to win. They stay undefeated, coach.
He's a smart man right there.
Indiana Jones, man, he is balling right now. He looked like Josh Allen. You remember that?
That clip was. The shoulder
Yeah,
shake.
he was moving people with his eyes. It's like, dude, this is the reincarnation of Josh Allen right there. Very good. He's playing out of his mind. And he's on a bit of a media tour right now. Saw him on like 5 different podcasts. I've heard more of Daniel Jones speak to...
Daniel Jones has been on
He's
podcast?
speaking?
Yeah, he's on the Manning cast as well. Remember on Monday Night Football?
I haven't heard him talk ever.
Ever. That's what I mean. And he's been on...
He kind of looked.
He was with Kay Adams.
Okay, let's
He was
go.
on with obviously the Manning cast during Monday Night Football on Monday, and he was on with Barstool and Big Cat and them.
Really?
So it's like, you know, he's been on a little bit of a media tour right
Been
now.
outside, okay.
Yeah, it feels like he's been on a bit of a
Told you
media
New
tour.
York was ass. That's what I'd be screaming that at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, that's potentially what he's actually thinking right now as well. Okay, that's so I like the Indiana Jones saga to continue.
Okay, next game. We got the Jaguars going to San Fran to face off against the 49ers.
Jags at 49ers.
Current favorites are the Niners. Current spread is at -3.5.
Okay, that seems a little low as well, but Coach, obviously Brock Purdy's back in Santa Clara. Brock Purdy back. Bob Saleh said that the Jaguars are legally stealing signs.
I seen that.
Yeah, so that, I mean, kind of interesting for Bob Saleh to say that. But Bob Saleh's defense been very good. Kyle Shanahan's offense also been very good. Obviously, CMC still there. And then on the other side, if you look at just pure metrics and things like that, Jags offense very good. I saw Brian Thomas Jr. actually one of the worst receivers in the history of the NFL. So it's like, oh, he actually hasn't had a good, I mean, and we've seen it, but he hasn't had a good first 3 weeks anyways. But that offense still very, very good. So it's like, is this going to be one of those games where Trevor Lawrence announces himself that he's actually the guy?
No.
Okay.
Because Mr. Irrelevant is the guy. Brock Purdy to get the win.
Okay, I like that. I will also stick with the Niners after I've seen what the Jags have not done with Travis Hunter, who was, let's not forget, second overall pick.
Second overall.
Leverage actually a lot of their future to go up and move up to second overall. So they have
Generational guy.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. It's like, which side of the ball is he generational?
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
both of them? Oh, then that means we're getting none of them. It's actually what's turned out to happen. So it's a little bit interesting. Let's move on to the next game. I actually really like that game as well. I think that's going to be a fun game to watch.
Well, this next game will be great to watch. Baltimore Ravens in Arrowhead against the Chiefs. Ravens are the favorites. Current spread is at -2.5.
At Arrowhead.
Yeah, in Kansas City.
That's a ridiculous spread. Okay. At Arrowhead with X coming back.
With Worthy coming back.
X is back. You know what that means? Speed kills is what that means usually. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of question marks around the Chiefs. You know, it's is this offense, is it going to be any good? The run game sucks. On the other side, is Derrick Henry ever going to stop fumbling the ball? I think is a real question that is being asked. And is Mark Andrews back? Is Mark Andrews back? Is another question. Maybe it's Mark Henry. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of question marks on both sides. Is Harbaugh's job potentially? Coach has been questioning. You know, is Harbaugh's job up for discussion? I don't know. I think it's a little bit early. Okay.
Give me the Ravens. Let's go.
Dude, I don't think a Raven makes that sound. Does a Raven sound like that?
No.
You've been
It sounds more like it
Sounds
sounds more
hawk,
like
I feel like.
yeah. It's like more mean, no? Like a raven. It's like,
dead ass like that.
Yeah,
Dead
something
ass,
like that.
pause.
I think your Saber impersonation was a little better.
Okay. Saber impersonation, very good. That was almost spot on. We actually searched it up after, and it was like, who's doing that right now? Okay, obviously, diehard Ravens fan has to go with the Ravens. That's a little tough. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I feel like they need this game way more.
I'm smelling
Honestly,
upside,
but 1-2. Did we ever think going into this year that one team after 4 weeks, one of these two teams are going to be 1-4 or 1-3? Sorry, after 4 weeks, it's like that is a
Upset.
It sucks. It's gonna be the Ravens.
yeah, potentially.
Let's put money on.
I'm down.
Let's put money on.
He's never down, so you better take a
Yeah, let's do it.
$10.
Okay, $10. Wow, you're that very confident in the Ravens.
This is
That's how.
that's a sign.
Smash it.
That's how confident you are. Okay, I mean, wow, coach, I like that. I'll stick with the Chiefs. I think at home they need this game a little bit more. X coming back, I think, huge difference maker.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No film on him. He can do whatever he wants out there.
Let's move on.
I got all the film I need.
You're not Marlon Humphrey.
I'm on the mic, bro.
Yeah, he's-
I'm on the mic.
He's actually.
Are you the wide receiver coach?
He's a play caller.
Oh my god, that's two jokes. Let's move on
We
to.
got 4 games left here. Second last game on Sunday, we got the Chicago Bears going to Las Vegas against the Raiders.
Oh, I like that game as well.
The Raiders are somehow the favorites. Do not know how. Slight favorites. At -1 for the spread.
Somehow. Do you know who plays on the other side of the field? Okay. Obviously for the Vegas side, I mean, everybody's healthy, feels like.
Bowers is probably not 100%,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah,
he's probably going to play.
He's wearing a brace. It's probably so hard to run with that on.
Yeah.
Full knee brace, like actually the mechanical knee brace. It's like, dude, how are you?
No, Bowers isn't on injury report.
Okay,
He's good.
so he might be good to go.
Okay.
That might be good.
He hasn't looked like himself last 2 weeks.
Has not.
Hopefully this week.
But you know, when he catches the ball, it feels like, it's watching that game. It's like, we still have that guy on the team. It's one of those situations. But Trey Tucker, first 3 games, 4 touchdowns. So it's like he is
Looking good.
has been very, very good as well. Obviously, Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson coming off of their first win together, obviously as a squad. Can they carry this momentum into Vegas and pull the upset? Coach, where do you see this game going?
Last time I went with the Raiders because you freaking conned me into believing that BS. I'm going with the Bears. Give me the Bears to cover.
Okay, Coach. Wow, that's a bold pick. I will obviously stick with the Raiders simply because need it.
Sick.
Need it. Need the win though. It's getting dicey. You know, these losses are starting to compile.
Yeah.
You know, and then next thing you know, now you're in the hunt for a number 1 pick. It's like, I'm sorry, Archie Manning is still in the discussion and still in
Gino.
you know, that's what I mean. It's like, before you know it, week 8 comes and you are in a position where now number 1 pick is potentially the thought. So it's like, need to be in a position where we can win. I feel like Gino's going to have a good game, you know?
Hopefully that O-line has a good game.
Yeah, hopefully that O-line does have a good game because that will mean that Ashton Genty probably has a good game.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And you know, Mad Max is going to do what Mad Max does, and he's going to probably wrap Caleb Williams up, is potentially what's going to happen. Let's move on to the next game.
Got the Sunday Nighter. Got Micah Parsons versus Jerry Jones.
Okay.
Where's Jerry Jones? It's straight like that.
Line them up.
Line him up.
WWE match.
In Jerry's world.
In Jerry's World, Hell in a Cell. I'm joking.
In Jerry's world.
Packers obviously the favorites. The current spread is at -6.5.
That's also kind of too many points.
Right,
but-
It's kind of low in my opinion. No CeeDee Lamb, of course.
Oh, yeah. We forgot that.
I mean, 46.5, but like,
Packers got embarrassed last week.
you
in
think
Cleveland.
Packers by a touchdown?
I think so.
Coach, where do you see this game going?
Oh, I think Packers by a field goal. So Cowboys to cover.
Bro, you know Micah
But
getting like 5
Packers
sacks.
to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Packers. But I just field goal last second just so Jerry can cry.
Yeah.
His knees one last time.
Maybe Auburn.
Off a fumble that Micah creates.
Yeah. That would actually be that would be cinema, honestly. That would
You
be
actually
such
sound
a
like a
crazy
WWE
plot.
like script
Yeah,
writer.
that would be such a crazy plot. It's like, this was designed. That's instantly the thought that would happen. This is a tough one. You know, heart says Packers, have to go Packers. Brain says gotta go Cowboys. You know, Cowboys.
Like common sense. And
Yeah, but Packers didn't look great. They didn't look great, man. They struggled.
Because of the D-line, though.
Fair.
They don't got one.
And the Cowboys, all 3 games, horrible defense.
Horrible defense. So many emotions, though.
So many emotions.
So many emotions in this game. You know what? I think Jerry Jones' pep talk is gonna rile up the boys. It's gonna rile up the boys. You know, they're gonna feel what Jerry Jones is putting down. It's like, dude, Micah Parsons, we see him on the other side, we can go get him. Okay, and that's exactly what the Cowboys are gonna do. I'm gonna roll with the Dallas Cowboys to get the win on Sunday Night Football.
You're banging on that Kenny Clark revenge game, man.
Yeah, I feel like not enough conversation around him. He probably feels a little disrespected, you know, and he probably needs to go and get this win. And then 2 Monday night games.
2 Monday night games, unfortunately.
Give us both of them right now.
You got the Jets in Miami.
That's gross.
Yep. I think the Dolphins are the favorites. -3 is the current spread.
-3?
Straight up -3.
Okay, for the Dolphins, yeah.
Justin Fields, questionable.
And what's the next Monday night game?
Bengals in Denver against the Broncos.
Bro, again, these are some terrible games.
Broncos are the favorites. Current spread is at -7.5.
Yeah, not enough. Okay, Coach, where do you see these going?
Well, first game is El Garbajo.
El Garbajo.
Yeah.
Could be hot garbage with a plane of more garbage. I
Yes.
think is potentially
Also
what's on the docket for that game. I see no fireworks actually happening.
But I'm trying to see Aaron Glenn do his dance one more
Okay,
time.
one more time.
Let's go Jets.
Okay.
Let's go Jets to cover and win.
Jets, Jets. They will not be flying, in my opinion. I think we might. What is the sound the dolphin makes? Yeah.
Yo, that's actually... that's spot on.
Yes. Yes. They will be doing.
What?
This is the sound. This is the type part where you make that sound. All over the Jets. I
Oh.
think.
Whoa.
All over Monday night, so I'll go with the Dolphins on that night. Wow, Jets. Shout out. Would love Aaron Glenn to do his dance. But one more time for the sound. Very good sound. And then Bengals Broncos. Where do you see that game?
It's a boring game, isn't it?
Both of them.
Yeah,
Monday night.
yeah,
I don't even want to talk about that.
Both of them Monday night games.
talk.
Why are we even allowing the NFL to do this to us?
Well, it was potentially going to be Joe Burrow versus
Yeah.
Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Or Joe Burrow versus Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Instead, it's now garbage on garbage. So it's like, oh, this is going to be a tough game.
I mean, I'll take the Broncos
Okay.
to cover and win.
Okay, wow. To cover 7.5. The Bengals did look shite. I will actually agree with you. James Browning was not Browning over anybody, unfortunately.
Just himself.
He's getting
Just
grabbed.
himself.
That's looking a little
It's a good thing. It's a good thing they were wearing dark pants. You know what I mean? Because potentially when you're wearing light pants, that's not a great sign, and that could happen to anybody. We hope that doesn't happen to you this weekend. Obviously, stay in touch with college football and the NFL. You can find us on Spotify as well, so make sure you listen to our podcast there. We will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. See you then. Peace.
Peace.